All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. And we're going to be playing more AC5. Sorry, I'm messing with my mic. More Ace Combat 5. We're getting close to being done with AC5, thankfully. Because, man, this one has just lasted forever. Like, hold on. Now I'm curious. And I have the means to check how many streams of Ace Combat 5 have there been. Okay. I'm getting answers. Hold on. Hold on now. On day 16, we were doing AC4. 17, we were doing AC4. 18, we were doing AC4. 19. Okay, so we finished AC4 on day 18 of this series of streams. So it's been almost half of the series as it is currently is just Ace Combat 5. Jesus. All right, hold on. Let me get the game going. Boot. The PS2. The artificial PS2. This is the 30th. Yeah, but it hasn't all been Ace Combat 5. I was wondering how much of it has just been 5. It's been 12 of them. Oh, this is a good RuneScape song. I'm gonna have to cut this off. God damn it. That's unfortunate. I mean, every RuneScape song is a good RuneScape song. We all know it. But that one particularly hurts me to have to shut off like that. Hear me out. What if we started? I have 2 arcade paths to do still. What if I started today with one of those? Because it was kind of weird because it was like I've got 3 campaign runs, but 4 runs of arcade mode, so it was not quite perfect to like split it up. Yeah, I'm throwing this in here. We're doing it. Hello, Sean and Ryden and Leo and Oniket and Gustavo. Hello. Give me this one. Thank you. Okay, so this time we have to go down for level 3. Trying to S rank AC7, not even on Ace difficulty yet. I haven't done S rank.
Thanks to the valiant efforts of
I don't think 7 was too bad rank wise, but I think it does that thing where it's not just score in 7, and it's also like there's a invisible time limit on every mission as well, right? I think 7 does it that way, doesn't it?
And the strength of their resistance increases.
It's like score plus there's like an invisible time limit, so if you take too long, you're just gonna get like a B no matter what.
And have finally succeeded in capturing an old military family.
Time and score, I think so. Because the old games, actually, I shouldn't even say the old games. It kind of fluctuates. A lot of the games, it's just score. Like it's literally just if you blow enough shit up, you get S rank. Ace Combat 4 is very like that. Like Ace Combat 4 is probably one of the easiest games to S rank because it's literally just if you take enough time to blow stuff up, you win. You get the rank.
This mission. We've confirmed that the enemy's headquarters are located on the naval island base in the
I swear I'd once found a way to use something other than the F-22 in arcade mode. I distinctly remember using the Falcon on it and one-shotting the big guys with the TLS.
The fate of this mission rests in your hands.
maybe it's like after you do all the paths or something, or maybe there's some bug where you can like load them in. I don't know. Other than the super planes, I don't know what else I would want. I mean, maybe the Burkett.
Clear to engage.
It's really like this is all I need.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
I meant to fire it sooner. I don't know why it didn't. I was sitting here doing nothing because I thought I had already fired. Wow, my headphones are turned up. Or maybe, is the game loud? Did my audio like reset or something? It's loud for me.
Fox 2.
Is it loud on stream?
Bandits in gun range.
Wait for it. There we go.
That's a kill.
Coming off of AC7, this feels a lot easier to use the machine gun on. That's for sure.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
Oh, that was terrible.
Bandits in gun range.
Seems like it. It's loud. It looks pretty loud. I peeked over at my audio mixer, and yeah, that looks loud. Did it turn itself back up? No. I don't trust that number. There's no way. See, I bumped it down 4%. And it sounds a lot quieter, at least for me.
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
One of our planes was hit.
I don't know, this old version of PCSX2 is wonky. It's not the first, like, random
Mobius 1,
audio
2.
issue I've had. Thank God for the nightly builds. I don't know why my AC5 dump does not want to cooperate with it. With the nightly builds, I mean. The clouds work now, but like the rest, like the shadows on nightly are all messed up on the current version for me. When I tried to use it a couple streams ago, it just, I thought it would work, but then the shadows were weird. Dump? No, I dump. Genuinely. I source actual copy. I don't have my AC5 disc on my desk because, you know, I dump it. But you know what I do have on my desk? At the very least, I have an Ace Combat 6 copy sitting next to me. I do source them. I swear to you. This is what I have next to me right now. And it's entirely just because I keep forgetting to put it away. It is absolutely because I keep forgetting to put that disc away.
Mobius 1, engage. Clear to engage.
16 I can do. Most people definitely don't. Yeah, everyone always just assumes that I'm being sarcastic because everyone with emulation is like, dumped,
Mobius
physical
1, Fox
copy, wink wonk.
Shack on the target.
But I'm like, no, I'm serious.
Behind me.
Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile shot trashed.
Gosh, we can do that. F-16C. It's worth a little more.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
The F-16 is a plane that I have grown to enjoy more and more. Like with each Ace Combat game that I played, I was just like, yep.
Splash 1, Splash 1.
I think I'm just slowly becoming an F-16 fan. By the time I got to the games where it was like the starter plane,
Radar lock.
that actually,
Fox 2.
as weird as it is, like coming from the older games and then suddenly having it be like, oh yeah, the starter plane is in F-16. I wasn't complaining. By the time I got there,
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
I was a bit of an F-16 enjoyer.
Nice kill.
Was the first one, I think it was AC6 actually. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on
Just
the
send
target.
those out, see if we can get them. Oh, that turn. That was awesome. That helped. Shame it's so bad in 7. Was it bad? It didn't feel terrible. Felt fine,
Fox 2.
but I may not have used it after, you know, the opening missions.
Radar lock.
But like in the opening missions, it didn't feel like slow or anything. You know, sometimes you can just feel it with the starter planes.
You're in gun range.
With AC-7's F-16, I didn't feel it.
Missile hit.
There we go. We had a couple flyby during the Boston Marathon route. I forget.
Mobius 1 shot down a bandit.
So one of these days I have to go to Boston. Maybe.
Radar lock.
I feel like
Fox 2.
I feel like the Boston Marathon would be
Bandit
worth
shot
seeing.
down. Locked on.
I feel like that would be worth,
2.
you know, going like this time of year for it. If I'm gonna go,
Trashed.
just that one of the days while I'm there is
Mobius
the
1,
marathon.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
You unlock the SU-57? I did not know.
Locked on.
Reverse
Bandit
Immelman?
shot
Wait,
down.
what did I do? Did I do some stupid shit?
Locked on.
Oh, okay,
Out of
we're
missiles.
turning.
Nice kill.
Don't come marathon day. It's impossible to get across the route itself. Oh, maybe not then. Catch a Red Sox game? I don't know if I want to go to a sports game in Boston. I get enough Boston at like family events. I have family from there, so I get plenty of it. Hilariously, all of my family from Boston are also like lifelong smokers, so they all sound like
Clear to
this.
engage. Mobius 1.
Especially my
engage.
grandma.
Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 3.
I'll take it. That felt really generous, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Nice kill.
Wait, what was the ground target
Locked on.
that had ammo? Hold on now.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Shack on the target.
Supply ship. Did I just... Who is machine gunning me? Get off of me. I went right over it. Goddamn missiles. The socks sucks. You can get in cheap right now. Hey
Radar
man,
lock.
I'm from Minnesota.
Fox 2. Enemy
Our
vessel
sports
sunk.
teams are not known to be great. I'm not saying anything.
You're in gun range. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2.
I can't believe I got around all three of those missiles. I'm actually kind of shocked that I got around all of them just by doing that.
Radar lock.
Come on.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Take it.
Target hit.
I think the people said the arcade routes got like progressively more difficult just by number. At least that's what I was led to believe. So this one, you know, it might pick up a bit. It shouldn't surprise me if it does.
Locked on. Fox 2.
That was nice.
Bandit
I could
shot
just go
down.
for the boats, but then I feel like I'm cheesing it. Oh, special, special, special. Hello. Can we go faster?
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
I have the need.
Enemy vessel sunk.
That was maybe not the best time. I'll get at least one.
Nice kill.
Awesome. I was so excited to get the specials too.
Radar lock. Fox 3.
Co-op in Ace Combat would be good though. I mean, they've done it before. Co-op in like a new mainline game, I mean. Sorry. Yeah, co-op in Ace Combat would be good. Don't know why they've never done it, ever. Not once.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
There we go. Wait. The other one missed? Oh my. Get back here.
Locked on.
I thought I would just have to graze him a tiny bit. There, 2 bullets, not 1, 2. God damn it. Nothing at all co-op? Nope. Never once.
I'm on his tail.
And we do this, and hold on.
Locked on. Mobius
Ooh,
1,
yeah.
Fox 2.
God damn you, camera. I wanted you to hold for just a second longer. I just wanted 1 more second of that. Okay, these boats are gonna be worth more. The boats with shit in them. Back to AC5. We got 2 arcade runs and like half of the Ace campaign left, and then we're done. We at least have all the planes unlocked. That's the worst of it is over. We grinded out all the plane XP necessary. On emulator? Yes. On an old version of PCSX too. An old dev version of it. Because at the time I did the
Clear to
review,
engage.
the video, the nightly builds of PCSX2, like the current ones, had major issues with the clouds.
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
So I'm on an old dev version right now. Which is the better series, Armored or Ace? It's kind of weird to answer that one.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Personal preference, I like
That's a
Armored
kill.
Core a little more. Like, just like, which game can I sit down and play for like hours and hours without getting bored?
Locked on.
It's easier for me to just fall into the loop with Armored Core.
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
But like,
Missile. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
the earlier Ace Combat games are
Radar lock.
a lot better than the earlier Armored Core games are.
Heads up, enemy radar spike. Fox 2.
So it's kind of weird to like say which one on the whole is better,
Target
you
hit.
know?
Hard enemy radar spike.
Yeah, we'll be doing the DLC missions, which I didn't play for the review either. I like Armored Core a little more. Yeah, I feel like I can replay Armored Core more frequently and not, I don't want to say get bored with it, because I don't feel like I'm bored of Ace Combat.
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
But I guess like I'm still more excited by the idea of going back is kind of the best way that I could put it.
Missed. Missile hit. Radar lock. Fox 2.
Xenia? No, I did not. Because I was able to get it running pretty well on Xenia. I messed with it a little bit.
Missile hit.
But the cutscene issue was really bad. And for me personally, I downloaded the community like modded version of Xenia that fixes like the black triangles and stuff. Except for when I booted it up, the black triangles were still there. I couldn't seem to get them to go away. So I played it off of an Xbox and just recorded it using that. And that's also how I'm gonna stream it probably.
Sunk. Fox 3, Fox 3.
Although I guess it'll be a bit until I get there, so maybe they'll like get a fix out again. Like maybe it'll get an update that'll patch it up more. What do I want more? Ace Combat 8 or Armored Core 7? I mean, both. Well, like if I had to choose, I would want an Armored Core 7. Like if I had to choose one or the other. Both is good though. Both is good.
Locked on.
if you ask me.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
I'm not so sure what the
Bandits in gun range.
future holds for Armored Core right now, but like we do just know that Ace Combat 8's being worked on. So at least there's that. That's not an if, it's a when.
Radar lock. Out of missiles.
I can make it work.
Missile hit.
Whoever needed missiles anyway. I'm a professional. Told you guys I was best friends with Tom Cruise yesterday, right?
Nice kill.
There you are. Found you.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Get 4 of each plane next? Absolutely not, no. You won't make the same mech every time. Yeah, like you get something a little different. It's like when you play Souls games and you do a different build, you know? Like I feel like FromSoft generally excels with that. Where it's just like, yeah, I can play the game again. And even though I'm doing the same shit over and over, I'm doing it slightly differently. So I get to like look at it through a different lens kinda, you know?
1 mile to refueling craft. 100 yards to go.
Ace Combat does technically have a little bit of that, but it's superficial, right? Because it's, you know, they do have different jets, but they just look different and have different numbers, right? And I think that that's a big reason I don't, that I'm like more excited to play Armored Core over and over again. Is just doing something different every time. Who do I think is the best AWACS? Okanieba. La 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 la. Any other answer is wrong, by the way. Did I like the customization in 4 and 4 answer? Kind of a weird one. Yeah.
Mobius 1, engage.
But
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
I think that Gen 4's customization
Fox
is
2.
a little too much. Like, I enjoy it as being like kind of self-contained
Nice kill.
within those couple of games. I think that 6 has awesome customization because
Bandits in gun range.
what's that?
Radar lock.
Uh-oh. They were able to simplify it for new players to be able to like come in and do stuff with it. God damn, this hair keeps falling down.
Locked on.
But they were also able to do that without like losing any sort of build variety. Oh, hello. What are you guys doing? Oh my god.
Locked on.
Where did you guys all come from?
Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on the target.
Jesus. Hold on. Slow down. Slow down.
You're in gun range. Heads up, enemy radar spike. You're in gun range. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Shack on the target.
Haven't you played Zone of Enders?
Hard enemy radar spike.
Stop that. You stop that right now. Oh.
You're in gun range. Mobius 1 hit.
At least the difficulty is on normal for arcade mode.
Nice kill.
Makes that easier. Hold on. Let me swing around.
Radar lock. You're in gun range.
Can you leave me alone? Jesus. These guys are up my ass.
I can't hold on. Eject.
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
Could you seriously just give me some space?
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Jesus.
Missile hit.
There's just a set amount of enemies in this one. It's like the exact amount I need. AC mobile game was kind of fire. Which one? The iOS or the Java one? What the hell are you? Oh,
Radar lock. Mobius
That's
1,
right.
Fox 3.
everything is a big Dorito chip in the sky until you're close enough. For a second, I was like, what is that?
Bandits in gun
I was
range.
genuinely a little terrified.
Mobius 1, Fox
Oh my
2.
god. I'll crash into it. I came close. Don't worry about it. I would never, of
Bandits in
course.
gun range.
You know, we always save it at the last second. You know me.
Fox 3.
You can trust me not to fly directly into anything.
Splash 1, splash 1.
Of course. Which one of them do you think is the best? Which soundtrack is the best? I would say... I don't know if I could pick one. It's probably Assault Horizon or 7. And like I could say either of those are the best for me.
Mobius 1.
And I would say
engage.
0 is
Hard enemy
probably
radar
like a
spike.
third place.
Locked on. Fox 2.
Between
Fox
Assault
2.
Horizon and 7, I don't know if I can really
Splash 1,
choose.
Splash 1.
0's up there, but those
one
two are
shut down
definitely my
bandit.
favorites for soundtrack. Oh, AC2 is number 4
Lockdown.
for sure. Yeah, that's also up there.
You're in gun range.
I really like 2. Really like AC2 music, like a lot.
Hard enemy radar spike. Bandits in gun range. Nice kill.
Oh shit.
Locked on.
Ah,
Mobius 1, Fox
hold
2.
on.
Heads up. Enemy radar
Give me a minute
spike.
here.
Missile hit.
7's is amazing.
Radar
7's
lock.
surprised me.
Fox 2.
7's like, cause at first it was kind of chill, you know? The first mission was really good, but then the second one,
in
the
gun
third one,
range.
I was like, okay, yeah, this is solid. And then I think it's mission
Shut
4
down.
when Rescue kicked in. And I was like,
Enemy radar
oh
spike.
shit.
Radar lock.
We're doing
Mobius 1,
this?
Fox 3.
Okay. I was like, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm completely here for it.
Bandit shot down. Radar lock.
There were a lot of moments where the soundtrack kicked in 7, and I was just like,
Bandits in
oh
gun
my
range.
god.
Missile hit. Locked
Like
on.
Daredevil, the Daredevil drop, right? Like, I got so many comments of people just being like, dude, the fact that they like synced it up so that Daredevil like drops as the shields go down on the Arsenal bird, that was a special moment.
Mobius 1 shot down a
That was
bandit.
something. I might need to destroy some of these boats.
Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy carrier sunk. You're in gun range. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Splash 1, Splash 1.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There you are.
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Do I have to destroy everything on this map? I might.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Joint Assault is the hardest to S rank, bro. It would like that doesn't surprise me at all. Game was
Bandits in gun
hard.
range.
Controls don't make it any easier.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
Uh-oh. Is that Mobius 1? In Ace Combat. Ah, fuck!
Mobius 1 hit.
I just took a missile to the ass. I got distracted. I was gonna play up the bit. God damn it.
Missile warning.
Can you guys give me a break? I'm a little overwhelmed.
Locked on. Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Locked on.
Some of the missions are made for 4 players too. Yeah, I can see that.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
Project Wingman is a better AC game than Joint Assault. From what I've heard, that doesn't surprise me. Joint Assault's a weird one.
You're in gun
It's like
range.
so many good ideas,
Missile
but then
hit.
the controls are like the flight model is just
That's a kill.
yeah.
Locked on. Enemy vessel sunk.
Haven't got around to playing it yet. It's like the mission design is really good. It's one of the more challenging games in the series, which I personally enjoyed.
You're in gun
Because
range.
like most Ace Combat games on normal difficulty
Enemy radar spike. Radar
are
lock.
like
Fox
yeah,
2,
you could
Fox
do it in
2.
your sleep, right? Joint
Check on the
Assault
target.
actually was not like that, so it was kind of refreshing.
Mobius 1 shot down a chopper.
But Joint Assault's flight model is really something. Like you don't know it until you feel it, and then it's like
Heads up. Enemy radar
whoa.
spike.
You know, you hear about it, people say that it's bad, but when you
Mobius
gotta
1,
feel
Fox
it.
2. Target hit.
All right, yeah, I got oh, it gave me some more missiles. I was about to say I've got 5 missiles for all these wyverns. I'm fine. I was like, machine gun fight with wyverns, here we go. But we should actually be fine.
Locked on. Fox 2. Bandits in gun
Maybe.
range.
If I don't do that thing where I just spam missiles out. Wait, how many? Hold on, I already shot one down and I could have sworn I just saw 4 on my radar. Oh, I see 5.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Oh.
Break. Missile.
Okay, maybe we should
Gun range.
go for the machine gun after all. Oh boy.
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Radar lock.
I thought that was coming towards me, fucking Dorito chip. I couldn't see it. Like, I actually thought it was flying straight at me. I thought I was gonna clip it as I went by. I would not have shot 2 missiles at one flying sideways. Well, I did. I wouldn't have done it intentionally. I mean, you know what I mean. There we go.
Nice kill. Heads up. Enemy radar spike.
Oh, it says 3 of 6 in the corner of my screen. I only just saw it.
Heads up. Enemy radar spike. You're in gun range.
Oh wait, what the fuck? I've got 27 missiles now? Oh, each wyvern is giving... I'm so stupid. I should have noticed the missile indicator, but I was too terrified for it to click in my brain.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
Come on now. Don't be like this. Oh, there we go.
Splash 1. Splash 1.
Well, that makes this so much easier. We're fine. The fact that each one gives me a bunch of missiles back after I shoot it, I can start spamming missiles again. We will be totally okay. Oh, come on.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Come on. There we go.
Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Locked on.
Oh, he turned. I thought that was gonna be such a cool finish. Come on.
Box 2.
Don't fly into the floor. Don't do it.
Radar lock.
You didn't do it. He's not Belkin. That's for sure.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Locked on. Missile hit. Bandits in gun range. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Oh, come on. I thought that one was gonna be it. It looked good
Missile
until the
shot
very
trashed.
last second.
Locked on.
Please! God. It's not gonna hit.
Fox 2.
Bastard. Fly in a straight line. Oh, there it is.
You're in gun range.
Such a stupid unlock condition. Wait, what is it? We didn't get triple S, did we? We did. Never mind. We're good. We are so good. I'll take it. Damn, you get a lot of points for it. It's probably just the Wyverns that carried that score.
Has confirmed the success of Operation Katina. Free Erusia has been completely destroyed. This miraculous result has far exceeded our expectations. Individuals believed to be the militant faction's core members have been captured, and subsequent investigation should bring the full story out into the light of day. Erusia can now begin its path to recovery. In addition, as a result of this operation, we were also able to obtain data on Erusia's unmanned fighter aircraft, which has long been veiled in secrecy. It will almost certainly be of benefit to the future of our country's aeronautical development. You have our utmost gratitude for saving the skies of Uzia once again.
Uzia.
It is our sincere wish that you would choose to remain in the military after this. Of course, there is no need for you to give us an answer immediately. We hope that you will make the right decision.
Of course I will.
Until next time, that is all.
Okay, Project Wingman. for people who are I'm assuming at least new to the streams. This has become a running joke in the streams. Because like from the start of the Ace Combat reviews, I've been asked about Project Wingman so many times that I brought it up once, like early in doing the stream series of beating them all like 100% and stuff. And from there, it just became a meme where chat has been like, Chole, have you heard of this game, Project Wingman? I think you should play. There's this really cool game called Project Wingman. I pinned a comment on the AC7 video about it, but unless you scroll down to the comments, you'll have missed it. It's a pinned comment because I meant to put it in the video, but I forgot about it until after I finished the video. But I do plan on doing Project Wingman at some point. But for now, I'm trying to like finish up the Metal Gear stuff and then get to whatever project comes after that. It's actually been a while since I checked in on the polling for that. Hold on now. Oh. Hold on. So if you don't know, I've been dropping this poll on the videos, right? I always mention them at the end, and they're also pinned in comments. So again, if you don't scroll down, you could miss it too. But I've been dropping this poll for the next review series, which is just this. It's literally just, here's my giant list of games that at some point I probably want to do. Here's the list. Just like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Halo and Yakuza are tied again. How does this keep happening? Chat. Who's doing this? Someone is going out of there's some like collusion happening. I swear. Something is up. How does this keep happening? Gonna have to do them both. How do these two? And it's so weird. Why Halo and Yakuza, of all the games to be tied? These are like such different games. Halo I've played my whole life. Yakuza I've never played, for context. So those are also just going to be two very different series whenever I do end up getting to them.
I'm amazed they're still making them like this. This looks
I do know the song though.
but it's actually different.
Voted for actually interesting games like Darksiders. Darksiders I've played like an hour of because one of my mods gifted it to me on Steam.
Cost effective.
I liked it. I just never like I was doing other stuff at the time, so I kind of just didn't really like sink too deep into it, and I haven't gone back yet. And at this point now, it's like anything that I haven't played, I don't want to play new games in my free time at this point because I'm like, oh, I might do a video on it someday.
South Balkan technology is being used for Osea. Why does Yuktobania have this?
What about Stray? I played Stray on stream back when it came out.
Actually,
I remember that game having such a weird amount of hype for a game where you just play as a cat.
Balkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our air force.
It was a troll.
You know about this?
I don't know. I mean, how many games are there? Can't be that bad, right?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Balkan aces.
Can't be that bad.
Our old enemy.
I googled
Well, that's the rumor.
franchise, please. I googled
Even though
Yakuza,
folks
went
like
to the
me
wiki
isn't
page.
Sure they exist.
Wasn't the game series.
The current administration isn't even aware of the story.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Before the Osean ground forces can proceed into the Yuktobanian capital of Sinigrad, they'll have to deal with Kruik Fortress directly in their
There's
path.
like 20 of these
The robust
bitches.
defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days. If this situation continues for much longer, it will give Yuktobania time
some
to
of them are
complete preparations
JP
for a
only?
counterattack.
I gotta get
We
studying.
need to take the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Kruik Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters.
First one is Zelda,
Deal a
basically.
decisive
Second
blow
one
to
is an
the
action
fortress and its
RPG with
surrounding
loot mechanics, and third is a
support the ground
Souls-like.
forces as they penetrate the complex.
Then Genesis is a
Open the
glitchy
door to
Diablo
Kruik.
kind of
The
game.
day of Sinigrad's
That sounds
liberation
actually like a
is
great
near.
time. The idea of doing something shorter is nice. So far, Ace Combat is the shortest review series. I mean, Metal Gear doesn't have as many videos currently. Metal Gear will be the longest of the 3 once it's done. It currently doesn't have as many videos, but all right, it's Falcon time.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Are we launching in this formation?
Yep.
War Dog, launch.
I saw Half-Life. Is that something you've played? Half-Life I have played before, but I've only played
Pilots, check your
like
plane
the
and
base
prepare for
game of
deployment.
1 and 2. Joe Biden. I never played the expansions for either of them.
Yards to go.
Blue Shift seems interesting.
100 yards to go.
What's the other one for Half-Life 1? The other Half-Life 1 expansion seems actually pretty good. And then the Half-Life 2 like episodes and stuff I never played.
Blaze, maintain your current flight path. You're pretty good, Blaze. Commencing refueling.
Opposing Force, thank you. Yeah, Opposing Force looks good. From what little I've seen of it. I own all the expansions and stuff on Steam because they just... Half-Life nowadays, you know, goes on sale and it's like, yeah, get both the games and like all the expansions for like $5. So of course, if you have a Steam account, you buy it, right? It's Half-Life.
King Cobra to Able. Today we're gonna do it.
5 cents. Yeah, they really go on sale for insanely cheap.
See that wall in front of
Valve is pretty much just like, hey, remember when we used to make games? Here, Now stop asking us about a new one. Just take the old ones, play those again. Please. We're not doing a new one. You can't make us.
Lieutenant Colonel,
Take this VR spin-off.
this fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. All right then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
How many playthroughs? Oh, left of Ace 5? This is the last run of it. And we have the... What's it? The stuff. We have the planes unlocked. The stuff. The planes. We don't have to grind out planes or anything anymore.
Priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you.
Archer, engaging.
It would never live up to the hype. I mean, it could. Maybe not. Maybe it's one of those games like remember when Cyberpunk came out? Like, obviously Cyberpunk was it had its problems. That's the best way to put it. Certainly. But like, being real, nothing could have lived up to the hype that had been generated around Cyberpunk. Like, no matter what that game was, people were gonna be upset. With the kind of hype that was around Cyberpunk back in like 2019, 2020, dude, nothing would have lived up to that. The expectations were astronomical for that game. Everyone was like, this is going to be the best game we've ever had, ever, and it's going to remain that way for the rest of time. Nothing will ever be better than this.
Our threat's been blown off. We can't maneuver. King Cobra, get out while we can still provide cover. Watch out for enemy planes. We're dealing with the Rosgrees here.
Did I play the AC7? I did not play the AC7 DLC. I'm saving that for when I do the stream run of AC7.
Sorry, no visitors allowed. Run along home now.
Fox 2.
Let's not spike into the ground yet. It's too early for that. Actually, it's been about 45 minutes of stream. It's probably about time that I do it.
It's up to you to prioritize.
I would say on average it takes about that long for me to just nosedive into the ground, right? Generally. Before anyone says it, I know I have a laser. I'm scared to use it. I don't want to waste it.
Contact you again. Please give us your orders at that time.
I can't believe we have to capture a fortress this huge.
Oh shit.
They're blocking the way.
What is that? I left a pillbox? What's wrong with me? Oh my god.
Pretty high. It'd be a blast to break it down. Literally.
Falcon's cockpit. It's sweet. I really like the cockpit in this thing.
We see an opportunity. Request permission to charge fortress.
Controlled with Blaze's mind? Is it actually?
No orders. We have no choice then. All units.
Is that
charge.
canon?
Better than dying out here.
That can't be. I mean, it could be.
HQ to first platoon.
Ace Combat lore.
Move forward. Here they come. I've been waiting for this.
This is the same franchise where it's canon that a scientist made an AI and turned it into the perfect pilot through simulations to kill one man because that one man was fucking the scientist's crush.
They have a grid view on all sides from here. They can target us.
We're talking about that franchise.
This turned out to be full of surprises.
So that's probably canon.
Begin launch.
It wouldn't actually be that crazy now that I think about it. Seems legit. Yeah.
This is the only way. You've got to carry out your mission.
I will never get over that plot twist. Ever.
They're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack.
This is Mission 1. Commence attack.
Targeting the Rosgrees and the enemy strike craft.
Defense network destroyed. Damn it. These guys are unstoppable.
Fox 2.
Oh, it's a Belkin. We have one.
Concentrate your fire on the gate.
Uh-oh. AC3 is full schizo. It is something. I will never get over that twist though, because it is just like the game. AC3 and like the branching paths and the story and everything, awesome, right? And then you get that twist. where it's legitimately like, oh yeah, none of this ever happened. This was all a simulation to turn you into the perfect killing machine because this dude got cucked. And then you're just like, what? You want to run that by me again? I thought it was really funny too, because when I did the AC3 review, a lot of people were like, oh man, you don't even know how good the story is. Wait until you get the true ending. And then I got the true ending on stream. And it was... yeah.
This is April. We're going to break through all together. Follow us. I can't hear you. You gotta talk louder.
Okay.
Hey, guns, confirm destroyed.
Oh, shit. Hello. You're still up.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
Enemy fire intensifying.
Oh, there is another bunker.
Enemy radar is tracking you.
You see anything? They made it in. It's even worse inside.
Well, maybe I just want to be in cockpit. I've gotten so used to it now. Hold on.
This guy's
Isn't Ace Combat technically connected to Galaga? Maybe? I don't know that one. You know what's a connection that I never hear anyone talk about in the community? That I think is kind of wild. Ace Combat is connected to another Namco franchise. Not canonically, I don't think, because it really wouldn't make sense. But there's a ton of references between them. I don't think I've ever had a single person in like chat or comments bring it up. I only happen to know this because I've caught the references in said game that I play and enjoy.
Looks like we'll be able to enjoy the new year with our families. Thanks to Santa.
I'm scared what it is. It's Tekken.
We're breaking through.
It's fucking Tekken.
We'll be able to make up for all that lost time.
In Tekken 7 and 8, you can find like promotional material for General Resource Limited in some of the stages. What? Where? When? General Resource Limited exists in the Tekken universe. I'm not joking. Boot up Tekken 8 right now on the arena stage, the blue one, the standard arena. Just look at like all the promotional stuff around it, and you'll see General Resource Limited has like they like purchase ad space in the arena. It's plastered all over the place in the background. It's just you never notice because you're playing Tekken.
Their attacks are so deadly, it's frightening. I can see how they'd be like demons to the enemy.
I never hear anyone bring this shit up. That General Resource is in the Tekken universe.
Close air support.
For some reason. It's got the logo and everything too.
We can't allow you to retreat any further.
It's in Tekken 7's like arena stage as well, has the exact same thing, where there's General Resource stuff all over the place. I first noticed it in Tekken 7. From AC5 comes back, I did notice it. It felt kind of random and just like, oh, I played Ace Combat 5, so I didn't put it in the video. But I did catch it, yes.
We can't give up our air superiority here.
These are the aces.
Like at least, at first I thought that, what's his name? General Hartman?
Those guys are gonna blow away.
That's his name, right? I'm not getting it wrong. I don't think. Him being there at least had a little more direct plot relevance. It was really random. Yeah, I caught it, but I didn't put it at the end of the video because it really was just like, oh, I know that lady. I played the other games.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Harling. Thank you.
All right, come on, keep
I was like, oh god, I got the name wrong, didn't I? As soon as I said it, it's like, uh-oh.
Sam,
That didn't sound right to me.
We've made it. Northern Fortress Wall taken down. Rescue
I feel more comfortable with the laser now. That thing's fucking ridiculous. Tekken Cross Ace Combat may happen. Hopes.
Send a message back to the
Kazuya Mishima versus a fucking XO2 Wyvern. I think Kazuya wins, personally. My opinion. The dude does have laser eyes, for the record. So I think he wins. Look at that. That beauty right there. A favorite mission throughout all of the games? What is happening? I don't know what that weird stutter is. I haven't had that before.
The so-called
And we've played a lot of Ace Combat 5, and that's new.
And the momentum of the Ocean
I don't know
Army
why
has
it was
reached
doing that.
its final stronghold.
A favorite mission in Ace Combat?
Urban area up ahead.
That's really
The next battle
hard.
could see a lot of bloodshed, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. However, the men and officers of the Ocean Army were optimistic.
Megalith is
They
up
thought,
there?
as long as the 3 fighters from Sand Island were taking part in the action, things would turn out all right. They have become the center of the
I'm
Army's
thinking.
strength now.
I'm just thinking like, what's the best mission in each game? And then I'm thinking like, would that be one of my full favorites or not? Megalith would be. Ooh, the tunnel run from AC3 for me. I thought that was really fun.
War Dog Squadron, this is Thunderhead.
Just personally, that would be up there for me.
There is an allied squadron.
I don't remember what it's
to your
called,
position.
but the tunnel run
Guide
mission
into
from
the tanker for
AC3
air refueling.
is really good.
We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Trying to think.
Pilots we fought today. I can't imagine how wonderful it would be to fly with them in peacetime.
Yeah.
War Dog, this is the 8490.
I think Ace Combat 7 has... Maybe it's just because it's more recent, but I feel like Ace Combat 7 had some really good... like, multiple missions that I was like, this kicks ass.
I'm still wondering what Captain
But I've also only played it once. Like, with the older games, like, 1 through 5 right now, I'm like, oh yeah. I have very confident opinions in these games because I've played them each a few times now, right?
Oh no! The 8492nd Squadron doesn't exist!
Everything else I've only played once so far. So like Tekken 7, maybe those gimmicks will get annoying on replay. I don't know. They don't seem like they will in the same way that like AC5's gimmicks do. Ow. God damn it. I forget that this mission is just like, don't let go of the afterburner.
Must destroy them. We can't let them end this war. Roger. We'll surround them and attack
Okay.
from all directions.
The 8492nd Squadron aren't Yuktobanian spies?
8492.
Maybe I just say Megalith, but I don't know, man.
I know I've heard that some
Megalith's up there, but I don't know if it would be like the best.
helping the president's emergency
AC7 has
took our place.
the
Yeah.
trench run, like into the base attack. That nighttime mission is so good. Fucking loved that mission.
We've got to tell people about this. But how? We're completely surrounded.
Man,
So we'll break through.
AC7's.
I'm breaking through their curtain.
Edge, Fox 2.
Yeah, I'll just pick one from that. I'll just say that. That's up there for me. That mission was really good. Very, very fun trench run. Like the spotlights in there and everything made it crazy. Very fun.
Thunderhead, respond!
I've got nothing but gray on It's
shit.
jammed. Missile hit. It's a trap. With no
Sea of
way
Chaos
out.
from 5
Captain, we've
could
gotta
be
get back.
up there.
Even if we have to turn our backs to the enemy, right?
Although now I've played it so many times, doing the plane grinding, that I'm sick of it currently. But it is a really good mission. reminded me of the PS1 ravine mission with how tight it was. Yeah, super tight, and then they add in like a crazy amount of spotlights by the end of it. And it gets even tighter. And then you get like this full base attack at the end once you've made it through. It was awesome. I loved that mission.
These pilots are the straw that broke the camel's back.
Missile hit.
I came across a Reddit thread actually of people complaining about AC7's mission design. And that mission was one of the ones that a lot of people seem to really dislike. But I was like, dude, I love that mission. Like, I thought that was awesome.
Don't worry about the enemy planes. Let's just make it back home.
But a lot of people on there were also complaining about like the weather, like getting hit by lightning and stuff. So I think it's just one of those things where it's like there's Ace Combat fans like me where I really like a good gimmick. As long as it's a good gimmick, right? Like as long as it's one that I can replay and not hate after like 3 runs of it. I love a good gimmick in my Ace Combat mission. But then there's the people who just want like straight up dogfight, straight up air to ground, whatever, right? And that's fair, but that's not me. The sandstorm felt a little awkward. The sandstorm, I might have to agree, felt a little strange.
Captain, evade that missile.
Target hit.
Oh my god, I can't see. The laser wiggles. The laser wiggles.
I've got to shake off these enemies.
Is it because of how fast I'm going?
Archer, box 2.
Oh my god, I can't see. I'm blind. I'm flying blind. I got one though.
The future of Belka is hanging in the balance.
Uh-oh.
Don't let their moves deceive you.
Captain, you're about
Oh my
to
god.
the combat area. Please come back.
God damn it.
Box 2.
Oh, sorry. I saw, I think the next next Tekken stream, we're playing Tekken tomorrow, actually.
Fly to the tanker for refueling.
Just by
There's
chance
an
that it
Allied
came up.
squadron to the east of your position. They'll guide you to the tanker for air refueling. Good work, people. We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
With multiple armies of targets placed around the map.
Those enemy pilots.
So you're an Ace Combat 6 fan, is what you're saying.
It would be to fly with them in peacetime.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
War Dog.
Certainly.
This is the 84 92nd Squadron. Can you see us? It'll be an honor for us to escort you here.
So satisfying going as fast as you can while dodging the searchlights. I got going pretty fast a couple times during it, and it scared the shit out of me. Never played AC6 though. Oh my, that's all of AC6. Is what you are describing to me?
Enemy
That is the
ECM.
entire video game.
That escort plane.
Oh no! The 84 92nd Squadron doesn't exist.
Someone in the army's trying to lead us into a trap. Just
Check
like
this
back in the
shit.
stadium.
What's the range on the laser?
Thunderhead, respond!
Multiple unmarked fighters inbound. Hey, is that their voice on the radio?
You must destroy them. We can't let them end this war. Roger. We'll surround them and attack from all directions.
The 84 92nd Squadron are
Surprised they turned it back for 7. I think for 7 they were really just trying to like recreate
492. I know I've heard that some... That's right.
they were trying to recreate the PS2 games, or like the magic of them rather, not literally recreate the, you know what I mean.
War Dog Squadron,
Recreate the
this is
feel
Thunder.
of the PS2
Fly to the
games. Let's
tanker
go with
for
that.
refueling. There is an Allied squadron to the east of your position. They'll guide you to the tanker for air refueling. Good work, people. We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Get closer to finishing my collection. AC6 is solid. I really liked it. Which is like I was surprised because no one talks about it really. But obviously no one talks about it because no one's played it because of the whole Xbox thing, right?
It'll be an honor for us to escort you heroes. Let's go home.
I feel like that's one of the games where when we get to it on stream, it's gonna be a good time because a lot of people in chat will have just like not played the game for themselves before. So a lot of stuff will just genuinely like they'll be seeing it for the first time or whatever. Assault Horizon will likely be another one of those.
Trying to lead us into a trap. Just like back at the stadium.
Thunderhead, respond!
Oh, and they're all below me. Awesome.
Hey, is that their voice on the radio?
You must destroy them. We can't let them end this war.
Fucking what? One missile in this thing has enough armor. What's the deal with that? Why did that one hurt so bad? It might have been a special, actually. You have to ignore the dogfighting in this mission, not if you're a gamer. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Dance with the angels, yes. Go dance with the angels.
We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Kind of a shame I don't have a PlayStation 1 through 3. Or sorry, wow. My brain tried to fill in the gaps as I read. The PlayStation 1 to play the original 3. There we go. Story and dialogue was very, very mid. I seem to be in a bit of a minority here. A lot of people who hang out in the streams will already know it, but for me, if the story is bad in an Ace Combat game, I'm not really bothered by it. Because the story's like for me at least, it's just kind of the bonus anyway. I'll keep respawning. No, there's a set amount.
Thunderhead, respond!
We cleared them before. You can accomplish the mission by shooting them all down instead of fleeing. It's just that this is the hardest mission in the game. Yeah.
We've got to tell people about this. But how?
Oh, that was close. All right. You know what time it is?
I'm breaking through their curtain.
I feel like the laser is a little risky just because I have to slow down to use it properly. I can't really be hammering on the afterburners and actually hit stuff with the laser.
Fox 2.
We might just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, chat.
It's a trap.
Some people will be thrilled to hear this. You know what?
Captain, we've got to make it back.
I saw Dune 2 last night.
Backs to the enemy, right?
I'm only like 6 weeks late, but I've seen it in the theater. I didn't miss it. Oh my god, was that just a wall? Oh, fuck. I've seen Dune 2. I went to get tacos with the boys. They were like, you haven't seen Dune 2? I was like, no, I haven't. They're like, we're going.
No, we're completely surrounded.
Okay.
We have to get
We went.
and report this.
Did you get the Dune popcorn bucket? They did not have the Dune popcorn bucket. I mean, they only had like one theater still playing it. Like, it's at the point where it's about to not be in theaters anymore. Like, I only just caught it before they stopped playing it, honestly. I did see the popcorn bucket, like, on Twitter. I saw pictures of the popcorn bucket. Hold on, I gotta get all those redeems in a second. It was a good movie, though. I liked it a lot. It was fucking long. I thought that shit was about to end like 7 times. The end of the movie, I was like, oh my god, are we done?
Too much to think about.
Go home time? It was still good like the whole way through, but I kept thinking the movie was like about to end. I thought that what I was seeing was the very end of it, and then it wasn't, and there was so much more.
Country that was defeated 15 years ago. If this is the truth, then what was this war all
Oh, that's
about?
not a real one. I forget that it does that here. Where's the plane? Where's the jamming plane? You're not the jamming plane.
Lose them in the clouds.
You're not a plane at all. Oh, no, you
Too
are.
dangerous.
Oh, I clipped it somehow. I was late, but I still got it.
They're just as powerful as our intelligence stated. Don't let up on them.
Same. AC5's campaign is what elevated it to... Oh, it's campaign story. That's... Okay. What elevated it to my favorite game. I feel like 5, like, on the whole...
Don't worry about the enemy
still
planes.
has
Just make
like
it back
the
home.
most, well, yeah, I would say that 5 probably still has the most well-told story in the Ace Combat games.
My planes
Like
have
disregarding
damage from
the
last
quality
mission.
of the actual like narrative and writing itself, because I know that's like a whole other discussion that people get into and have opinions on.
Enemy plane shot down.
Like just the way that it's presented and like tied in and everything for a first-time playthrough is really
Got to
good.
escape the area. We have to return to base and let someone
There you
know
are.
about this.
The only thing we can do now is escape as quickly as possible.
Only did 270 mil domestic. I feel like there was so much hype around it, and then I saw the box office and it was way lower than I thought it would be. But that's probably just because I feel like Dune, among us nerds, I mean, let's be honest, right? Among us nerds, Dune was a huge, Dune 2 is a huge deal. But for like the general public, I don't think it really was. Like, I don't think that,
Got to shake off these enemies.
you know, it's like a Marvel movie or anything.
This is Archer. I shot him down.
Or like a Star Wars, or, you know, something like that, where it's like, it's nerd culture stuff,
hurry back home.
but to the point where, like, everyone is going to see it because it's just that enjoyable. Dune isn't really like that. Dune is kind of a lot to get into. Which I loved the first movie. I loved the second movie, but like it's kind of a lot. It asks a lot of you as a viewer in a way that, you know, stuff like Marvel and Star Wars really doesn't. It's just kind of like, yeah, I could just sit down and watch this. This is fine. Sound was from Zero? No, the sound was from here. And then Zero reused it. Okay, what were all those redeems?
Would it surprise you if I said
That mission-
President
oh,
Harlan was
hydrate?
nowhere to be found
Okay.
within the capital?
Not really.
A stretch?
The hardline war
And a
Osi
Chole
is
wig.
waging right now hardly resembles the peace policy the president was promoting. Let me guess. He disappeared just before we invaded Yuktobania, right?
Exactly. My journalist friends told me that nobody's seen him enter or leave the office since. All of his decisions are communicated through the vice
Zero comes
president.
before 5.
And it gets
Story-wise,
A lot of the
not
military
release-wise.
officers that resigned over disagreement with the president's arms reduction plan have started to return to
Short-sleeved
the
hoodie on? Yeah. It came like it looks like it has the sleeves like cut off. Well, this is just the way it is.
Apparently,
You see the logo? It's a Full Sail hoodie.
Also, and here's the kicker, Captain Hamilton, the adjutant base commander here,
College merch.
used to be assigned to the 8492nd.
What?
Oh, they're back.
012. Okay.
There's no point in talking.
Oh yeah, look at that. Completely normal plane. There's nothing to see here.
Like an idiot, just because he wanted peace.
No wonder it's jank.
Roger that.
Sure.
Captain and I will go see him. Grim, you go let Jeanette and
Sure.
House know.
Right. Be careful.
What? Nagase and the captain went to see Hamilton?
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
Let's hurry.
Maybe.
You got it.
We don't have time to warn the captain in Nagase. We'll have to talk to the base commander ourselves.
Full sail? Yes. Like the school.
Thank you for coming, Second Lieutenant. I was just thinking about calling you over.
We still don't skip cutscenes? Never. Ever. Used to teach at Full Sail? What did he teach? What program was he in?
And Beagle. Or I guess you prefer Pops. 15 years ago, you and Bartlett were shot down over enemy terrain.
Audio
Bartlett's
mastering.
squadron HQ was
Ooh.
destroyed. And
Honestly, I
all the
kind of wish
data
that I had
was fried
taken
with
that,
Belka's
because
magnetic
I could
pulse
use that.
weaponry. When you made it back to the Allied
Sometimes.
front lines, it was Bartlett's word that convinced them that you were his squadron leader. Is that really true? Bartlett turned out to be a spy. So, who are you?
For music, right? Or film?
Can't prove anything about your
Film?
military record. Can you?
But I would assume music. I think film students also have to take it. Yeah, both. Okay. That's where I was like, I'm pretty sure they both have to take it, right? Music and multi-channel.
This way.
Honestly, they really should have the game devs and designers take it, or at least like a probably, because we're not going to be using the same programs. Something of the like something tailored towards like working in a game engine, but there should be an audio course for game dev and design, because holy shit. Like even AAA games just have the worst audio mixing sometimes, and I'm like, how does this happen?
I punched
Like,
that
why-
guy's lights out. That
Why does no one
bastard
in this
was wearing
industry
Major's insignia on his
pay
shoulder.
attention to the audio as much as
know
they
who
should,
it
at
is,
least?
but
I mean,
someone's
obviously
trying
they
to
do,
widen
but
the
like
rift between the
the
two countries and
mixing
keep this war going.
can just be so all over the
If he continues
place
to
in
win,
this
then
industry.
the war will be over.
And they're after us to prevent that? You're kidding.
You people are the pillar of morale for the entire Ocean Army now.
A course wouldn't even come close to encompassing everything audio related.
And now
Probably
you know
not.
something you were better off not
Full Sail
knowing.
is
The president's disappearance.
pretty
Listen,
intensive,
Pops,
but
who
even
exactly are
then,
you?
like they probably wouldn't get everything. They are outside of the planes. I know. They are actual people, False. Believe it or not.
They seized our planes in the hangars.
Completely flabbergasted.
Hangar C in the rear
I kind of was
probably isn't
too.
So heavily guarded.
AC5,
Yeah.
it just kind of goes all over the
There's
place
nothing but
We'll
in a
escape
way
with
that
my
the
training
games
jets.
before it didn't,
Good thing I maintain all my planes well.
and a way that the games
try it.
after it
Jeanette,
didn't.
You take the seat behind me.
Like, this is the only game where you get stuff like this in the campaign. I think he owns a bar and grill in New York. Sent me a message on LinkedIn. I thought they were a scam with a name like that. Surprised it's a legit place. It is. They do a lot of online marketing, especially because they're very how should I put it? They're very new school. They're very, that's kind of the best way to put it. Like they try to go straight to like the students in that way. And it's a predominantly, they have other courses, but it's primarily an art school in terms of music. Music is their number one. And then later they started doing film, and then later they got game dev and design. Depending on what industry you're in,
Climbing to a higher altitude.
the pedigree of the school varies. For game design and dev in the US, it is a top 3 program in the States.
We no longer have a home to return to.
I think its game design and dev programs are
Enemy spy
like the best in that regard, where it's just like
find them and shoot them
up there. Like, I don't think they have one of the best music programs. He was playing Final Fantasy. Yeah, I see that. I see that he was playing Rebirth on the screen. Oh, this is a studio in Orlando? What? Can I ask what studio? Oh, this is in his house. Okay, okay, okay. That's in his house!
It's them! This is Thunderhead. Roger, 8492nd.
My job title has designer in it. It's literally just... Your title has design... LinkedIn is super annoying like that. Dude, like the advertised DMs, that's also just the... Let me rant. I don't like LinkedIn very much in general. I think it's a shitty platform, okay? I have it, but like I think it's shit. Starting there. But the worst, like one of my biggest annoyances on LinkedIn is the fact that people who are like advertising can pay to send DMs to your inbox. Like that, no one else does that. That's crazy. It's tomorrow Metal Gear, by the way. Tomorrow will be Tekken. I don't have it scheduled publicly yet. Right now, I'm working on the Portable Ops video, and the Metal Gear stream will be whenever it's done, which is why I'm scheduling day by day right now. It's just like, yeah, whenever the video's ready, then I can schedule the Metal Gear streams and the stuff coming after it. But like the exact day of the Metal Gear stream is a question mark right now. It's close. Metal Gear stream soon. And we're probably going to be finishing the VR missions. We got pretty close. The Twitter of job sites. It's crazy to me that they can just buy, because you know, like buying impressions is super normal on like online platforms, but buying the privilege to DM you, like being able to pay to get into your private messages, is crazy to me. And really obnoxious when you're like, oh, I got messages on LinkedIn, and then you go to check and it's just all people who paid to send you this message based on like some keyword that's on your profile, right? It's the worst. Because like also the keywording is really bad for it. It almost never has anything to do with what you actually do. It's just like they picked one random keyword and it doesn't even fit. In my experience, at least. Can't stand LinkedIn, bro. I can't either. I hate it.
Where did he learn to do that?
I hate it so much.
He expects us to follow that?
I just use Indeed. LinkedIn is great because, like, it's the big one, right? But aside from that, I fucking hate it. Like, it's that platform that you just kind of are supposed to have because, like, people expect you to have it. But man, I hate having it. I almost never actually use it. I'll check it like maybe once a week or so. If even, like once every 2 weeks is probably more accurate.
Yes, sir.
You need to concentrate. Stay cool.
All right, 0 hours. We'll see you around. Good luck with midterms. Wait, midterms in April?
The cliff faces are blowing right by the canopy.
You guys know how I talk about like mission gimmicks that get annoying on replays when you're playing through the whole campaign again and again?
Good. Keep it up.
No reason that I'm bringing it up right now, but you guys remember that?
Hey, still keeping up with me? Good, that's it. Those folks sure don't seem to like us very much.
Like the first playthrough, perfectly fine. This is great. Every playthrough after the first one, it's like, why do I have to do this again? I don't want to do this.
Grim, you doing okay?
Yes, but not nearly as okay as you sound.
How's Jeanette doing?
He hasn't passed out yet. The guy's pretty tough.
Whoa! That was a close one.
Music is good though. This mission's kind of crap.
From 6 o'clock.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got an email saying I was gonna lose my account if I don't log on. Really? For LinkedIn?
We're diving into that cave now. Are you all ready for this? Sorry, of course you are. I guess that question was a little silly.
Cave time. I might actually have to look at the screen a bit extra.
His flying is incredible.
It's all right. I don't want to know what's going on in there.
Pops was pulling some amazing maneuvers.
I can't believe we're both flying the same type of plane. Pops is the only guy we can rely on right now. I can barely keep up with him.
Doing a huge land invasion. Oh, hold on. Or are these trainers escaping from an airbase that has F-22s and Falcons? Hey man, they locked down our planes. Come on. This is all we got. Until we have all our planes again. But for now, we don't talk about that. AC5 characters trying not to sound sus challenge. Bro, it's not an uncommon occurrence for them to just suddenly start making questionable sounds over the radio. Cave time, round 2. They would catch you for sure. Hey man, they sent the best, all right? The absolute best. And look, I'm just such a skilled pilot that they couldn't track me down here. Come on now. Makes perfect sense.
It's just barely wide enough for us to pass through.
How can you fly like that? That's not human.
Me literally just using the yaw, and he's like, how does he do it?
Stay low, or you'll graze the ceiling.
Oh, I was like, where the hell is Pops? Is he in the wall? I didn't realize how close I was getting to him. I'm getting a little carried away with the speed here.
I can see the exit. There's the open sky on the other side.
The exit! The light's blinding me!
It's so bright. Using old Belkin tech for a second, I thought he did clip in.
Are we still being pursued? Roger. Looks like we can relax a little.
Does have a massive land invasion of Yuktobania over a misunderstanding. I mean, it's not entirely unreasonable.
8492nd. We're seeing the trainers on the radar again.
There they are again.
Someone who would beat the final mission using only these trainer planes or clear out 8492 missions. I don't want to do it. It won't be me. Before anyone brings it up. Nope. No. Pikachu lock, the devourer of souls.
Trust me. Bail out. He wants us to bail out?
What say we trust him then? Jeanette, you first.
Did you clear out the 8492 mission? I did. I did it again.
Swordsman to Thunderhead. Splash 1.
2142.
Radar. Kill confirmed.
Best Battlefield was probably 4.
Just one left.
Yeah, it was probably 4. 3 is up there for me too. Bad Company 2 is up there,
This is
but it's
Pix.
probably
I do not see
4.
any floating debris in the
I know a
water.
lot of people say Battlefield 1, and I loved Battlefield 1, but not as much as those
Better
ones.
give me a medal for this later.
It's not the same. Battlefield 1 was really fun though. I was into that one.
This Sea Goblin, we have found a floating remaining.
I think for a lot of people though, the thing with Battlefield 1 was that it came out the same year that COD came out with Infinite Warfare. So a lot of people skipped COD that year and played Battlefield instead, and so there's a little more nostalgia attachment to 1 for a lot of people just because of that, like looking back at it. 4 was bad at launch. 4 was bad at launch. When it came out, it was a mess, but like every Battlefield game is that way. Aside, 1 wasn't.
All
Most
planes
Battlefield
from the
games are like that. Like,
detachment were shot down
dude,
by naval jets from the
I'm trying to
carrier
think.
Kestrel. Likewise,
2042?
all of the pilots are confirmed dead.
Was that? It was 2040. Yeah, Battlefield 2042 was the most recent one. Absolute shit show. Just crazy bad at launch. Battlefield 5, shit show at launch. Battlefield 5 now, like, you guys, right now, me and my buddies from high school who used to always play Battlefield together, right? We still play Battlefield together once in a while for shits and giggles. Do you know what game is tied for like the one that we're gonna re-download and actually play? It's every time, dude. We're either gonna play Battlefield 4 or 5 every time. Because 5 now is so good, but when it came out, fuck.
Nah, I'm just a guy who's fought one.
But 5 now is super fun. If anyone like bought the game at launch and never went back to try it again, if you play it nowadays, it's really good.
However, since this war began,
Hardline was a shit show. 4 was a shit show. I don't remember 3. Like that far back, it's hard to remember. I only really remember 4 and Hardline because they were both like disasters.
Pilots coming back every time.
I mean, hell, I'm one of the only people that remembers Hardline at all, but
Now the only pilot left is Captain Snow.
right when it was getting good, it is true, right? Like they cut support for Battlefield 5 right when they managed to salvage the game and like make it really good. Is that the one where they're with the tornado? Yeah, 2042 is the one with the tornado. The tornado that never shows up, by the way. The weather effects that they advertised so heavily for that game have like an 8% chance to spawn every match. So you'll play like
His nickname was also.
you'll just play the game, and Battlefield matches are long, right? If you're playing like Conquest, which of course you are.
15 years since the war, and he never
Or
got
Rush,
promoted
I guess,
once.
but most people
In my
Conquest.
country, there was a group called the Gray
So
Men.
you'll play like this
And like
30,
those still
40
around
minute
today.
match.
To them,
And so like
I'm
every
afraid.
10
Over
matches,
the past
you might
15
get one
years,
of those
Barclays
like, you know,
protected
tornado, hurricane, whatever it is. So it's like, yeah, you do have those.
speaking
But
of which, you don't
They
think
show
the
up
Gray
every
Men
like
involved
3 or
with
4
disappearance of
hours
President
in effect of you
Hori?
actually just playing the game.
I've got an intelligence
It's
gathering
2042
vessel
is
in my
still
fleet.
not very
The
fun. It's
Andromeda.
fixed up now.
It's
I did go
capable
back
of
and play it with
intercepting all
buddies
forms of communication.
because we all felt pretty burned by our
Recently, it picked
purchase
up
when
a
it came
secret
out,
message
and so we were like, hey,
transmitted
what if
in
it was better now?
That, Colonel,
Like
is why
Battlefield
I called
5
all
we
of you
didn't like
here.
when it came out. What if we went back and played it? And now we love Battlefield 5. So we went and
Intense flying's tough
we
on
tried
old
2042 again like
body.
recently,
From here on out, it's their
and it's
time to
still not
shine.
very like it's fixed. The game works. But it's just not fun.
But what
Like
do
it's
we
just
do
kind of
about
boring.
planes? We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft. from
21
the
I haven't
South
played
Belgian company to
2142.
Yucatan.
I wasn't on PC
Plenty of
back in the day.
planes to choose from.
So I missed out on 2142. I missed out on pretty much everything before Bad Company.
All right. If there
Bad
aren't any
Company 1 was
objections,
my first
I'll have to
Battlefield
command
game.
This air operation.
We're launching a rescue operation. for
Then
the President
2,
of OSA
then
within the
like
Principality
Bad
of
Company
Belgium.
2, I mean.
The communications
Then
intelligence ship
Battlefield
Andromeda
3 and
received
onwards.
information that President Harling is being held in Belka. The location is an old castle positioned on the southern edge of the border zone between Belka and North Oceania.
SWBF2? What the hell is that?
Squadron will handle the direct rescue effort.
What is
After securing the area, the
SWBF?
helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It will station keep in the air while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblin's rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces.
Oh, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah. Okay.
And prepare to launch.
EA Battlefront 2. You're also kind of right on that one, but I also went back and played Battlefront 2 again, like maybe a year ago with friends. And you know, it's good. It's good. But like, I definitely didn't get as into it as my buddies did. I can't really give you a reason why. But like, I didn't get hooked on it as much as they did. They all thought it was a blast to play it again, with it being like fixed up and everything. And I was like, yeah, this is all right. It's fine. But they were like they were having a blast. F-35 could work. I could do that.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Man, what all do we even have? Rafale could work. Hold on. Internet. Hold on. Extreme plane lag. Yeah, it's dropping some frames. Give it a second. Oh, green light, yellow light, red light. Uh-oh. Normally when it drops frames, it fixes itself really fast. What is happening? Is this my ISP? You bastards, I swear. How much do you pay for your internet? Too much for this. Where's that F-35C? I'm just gonna buy a bunch of them. I got the money for it. Yellow, orange, god damn it. Hold on. Internet speed test time. Let's see. Is it just my ISP? Or is it OBS? This is pretty bad. Pretty bad is an understatement. Well, my upload speed is fine, but it also, the internet has seemingly, like, OBS has stabilized now. So, like, it might have been freaking out. Like, it might have just had a huge hiccup, but now, like, who knows? I wasn't fast enough to run the speed test.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
You can pilot an F-35C.
Which plane should I use?
You should use an F-35C.
Are we launching in this formation?
Absolutely.
War Dog, launch.
Appears to have fixed itself. Yeah, it was just my internet, but I guess it just hit a huge hiccup for like a minute and then came back.
Raising pressure, 70, 80, 90, point 15, 48, 32. Confirm, roger. Ready to go, sir. Ready to launch at any time.
It's fun to shit on ISPs whenever the internet slows down. Bro, it's just, I mean, it really is like, dude. Thoughts on the Falcon? Plain go burr. Professional opinion. Plain go burr. Fat Amy's? Are these planes called Fat Amy's? Are you shitting me? would destroy enemy airship again. Man, I'm so pissed that the revival, like the repackaged relaunch of the classic Battlefront games ended up to just be a shit show. Me and my buddies were gonna buy that. Like, we all waited for it to actually come out, thankfully, so none of us bought it. But we were all planning on, like, buying that and playing it together. Because, you know, as good as EA Battlefront 2 is, you know what's way better? Classic Battlefront 2. That is like peak casual gaming.
Good luck.
Wasn't the game like 60 gigs? I think it was pretty big. I could look on Steam. Stealing fan-made mods, that was something for sure. I'm opening Steam. I can go to the store page and find out really fast. Loading user balls, yes. Haha balls. What was I looking up? Oh, Battlefront. Where is it? It's on my wish list. As you can see, we planned to... And we're dropping. Speed test. Hold on. Bro, we hit 0. I saw the number hit 0 for a second. Oh, and we're back. Could you not fix so quickly? Oh, my upload is way slower. It's enough to stream. It's plenty to stream. But it's like half of what it was on the last test. Oh yeah, my ISP is doing some fucky shit right now. For sure. For sure. Apparently, the down detector is reporting a bunch of problems with H&R Block and the IRS website. I can't imagine why. It's totally not the deadlines for tax, or sorry, the deadline, singular, for tax season in the US today. Yeah, system requirements, 50 gigabytes of space. 50 gigabytes. You guys want to do something fun now? Because you know what I have? Check this out. Storage, 50 gigs, right? I know it's tiny because my monitor is huge, but there it is. Stop torrenting. I don't torrent. I don't even have, whatever. We're going to do something fun. Battlefront. I happen to own both of the classic games on Steam. The original Battlefront is 2.8 gigabytes. The original Battlefront 2 is 9.6. The re-releases are 50. How does that happen? How does the game get more than 4 times as big on the install size?
Captain Snell, I'll be at your
How does that happen?
Good to be flying with you, sir.
Aspire.
Long time since I've flown in formation.
Explain.
Back in the first
Explain
battle
yourself.
the war began, Chopper, that is, Captain Davenport, told me you yelled at him for getting in your way. I was still sitting reserve back
So much bloat. It's ridiculous that they can even get it that big, considering the source material size. Like, that's a crazy... Like, that's not a small difference, right? It's huge. Textures? I mean, they did improve the visuals a tiny bit, but I mean, if you look at the side-by-side, it's not that significant.
Helicopter ride was pretty comfy. Hey, you ever want to transfer here? Let me know. Hey, what happened to that motor mount? He's real quiet today.
He's not here.
No gunboats. Stop.
All anti-aircraft fire suppressed.
I had to delete games from my PS4 to install the Mega Man collections. That's awesome.
Nixie, you guys drop
3501 too. Why the exact cent? I don't know, because it was full price. You see it? It was 3501. Weirdly.
Boy, what a dreary place. Man, why can't we be deployed to a tropical
I told you.
island for a change?
No gunboat.
This is what the end of the
Stop.
world must look like. Even the air over these lands is heavy from the memories of Belka.
Also heard the video files are uncompressed. I thought the video files looked terrible though, right? Like, aren't they still in like 480p?
Sure you look sharp.
I mean, the textures, what resolution are the textures now?
Those are the scars left behind when 7.
They don't look that much better.
Nothing's moving down there.
There's no way that they're 4K.
Is dead.
The wind's pretty strong. Don't let our rotors hit the castle. All right, guys, move out.
Now I've got my eye on my OBS. I'm waiting for it to start dropping at any second.
Hurry up and get going before I start shooting somebody.
Uncompressed audio in there. Did they... Does anyone know about audio files, maybe?
An enemy ground force unit is mobilizing reinforcements.
Roger.
Western games having such bloated
Keep them from getting
files?
fight.
Oh.
Counting on you.
Didn't you just bring up Mega Man?
Enemy tanks also emerging from the castle. Should we split up?
Yeah.
Roger. Dispersing to eliminate the enemy.
In terms of like re-released collections that do the install sizes right,
The castle.
like Golden Standard is Halo the Master Chief Collection
Stone structures inside this castle are quite impressive.
for sure.
It feels like there's more than just our enemies in this place.
Because straight up what they do is when you go to install the game on Steam, Xbox, whatever you're playing on, it just asks what you want to download.
There's a cable running along here.
Like, you don't have to download everything. It's just like, hey, what games do you want to play?
You guys search
So if you only want to play like the campaign for Halo CE, your download size is going to be like 3 gigs for the collection. If that's all you're interested in playing, they don't make you install everything. You get to pick and choose, and it splits up the multiplayer and the single player content as well. Pretty chunky. If you download everything, yeah. But I mean, it's 7 games.
Counterattack soon.
engaging enemy in the castle.
Right? Hold on. No, sorry, it's 8 games, including the remasters, right? Because that's why like CE
Got multiple hits on my
and Halo 2's install sizes are super inflated. It's because they're anniversary, so it's downloading like double assets for those games.
Definitely fighters.
Guess they use the money from Osea and Yuktobania to supply their own forces.
Oh, I do have air-to-ground specials. You're right. I do have those, don't I?
Where are they hiding those? We don't stand a chance against them. Hey, time for you guys to step in.
Hey, guns, confirm.
I did hear the news about Dead Space 2 remake. Although I thought it was weird, and I talked about this. I had heard some things from some friends of mine who are maybe sort of somewhat connected to EA, cough cough, wink wink.
The castle will be in danger.
That project was happening, like was in development. But then EA's comment on the matter was that no such project ever existed.
I can see muzzle flashes from the window. Damn it.
So look, you didn't hear it from me, but I think that statement, I think they're full of shit. All right, you didn't hear it from me though.
Helicopter's okay, right?
It probably got canceled. I don't think it's coming out based on that statement. They gain nothing. If they were going to release a Dead Space 2 remake, they gain literally nothing from like killing hype for it with a comment like that. I don't think we're gonna get one. I think that they're lying when they say it never existed, from what I've heard and from what I knew about what was going on.
The captain shot one down.
Benefits of having worked in the space a little bit.
Keep an eye on your blind spot.
I've got some buddies in some places.
Moment we get the signal. Wait, enemies just around the corner.
What is combat so far has the best 100%. probably, like, overall, probably 4 so far. Because, like, I could say that, like, AC2 is the most pleasant. And I'm probably...
This one's on your side.
Yeah.
All we can do is do what we can.
AC2 probably, like, just because it's nice and easy. You just play it for, like, 8 hours. You get her done. AC2 is a nice, enjoyable one. It doesn't take too long. You don't have to do anything crazy. But it's not really much of a, like, big endeavor to get into. In terms of games that actually, like, take some effort to 100%, probably AC4 so far. Definitely not AC3 or AC5. In my opinion, at least.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Where did you bastards fly over from?
Captain Snow, requesting support.
Roger. I'm on it.
The captain shot one down.
We have to lure them over here. We can't let them go after the helicopter.
Just using the specials. Free ammo.
Confirmed destroyed.
I just looked that enemy pilot in the eye. Fox 2.
3D model viewer and music player. That's true. That's actually true. It's got nice bonuses. Oh, I launched 2 of them. Was clamoring for a remake of the second since that's my favorite. Oh man. Dead Space Remake is probably now my favorite game in that series. Because 1 was always my personal favorite. And the remake is just Dead Space 1, but better. Like, you know, they improved the pacing, they improved the upgrades, they added shit, like side missions and stuff. Those were so fun. Having side missions available in there to, like, get you to explore a little more and get some bonus unlocks. That was great. That was really good. It's most people's. I think 2 is most people's favorite. I could be wrong. I feel like from what I hear, 2 tends to be people's favorite.
Where's the president?
But I think a lot of people only played the first one, like who didn't play it back when it first came out. Like, I think a lot of people nowadays just play the first one. Is Dead Space a remake or a remaster? It's a remake. It's a very different experience to play.
You done yet? Hurry up, we're not gonna last much longer. Hey, did you tear that wall down yet? The captain is out of special weapons reserve.
That almost fell on top of me.
Could you guys leave me alone and not shoot me down at the end of this, please? Shit, I thought I could do something cool there.
Hurry, we'll cover you.
An effort was made. As far as a sequel goes. Well, Dead Space 2. I love Dead Space 2. But Dead Space 2, in terms of that statement, is a different genre of game from the first one. Which is something. It's not bad. I really like Dead Space 2, but I mean, the first one was kind of borderline between survival and action horror, but it was a little more towards the survival. Dead Space 2, they were just like, fuck it, action game, boom. And it's a great action game. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good action game, but they full sent it. Dead Space 3, we don't talk about what Dead Space 3, the remake? That would be the third game, right? Right? That was the third one. They made Dead Space 1, and then they did a second one, and then like 10 years later they did a remake, right? Right, 10 years, like 15 years later. You get what I mean. right? There, what? Dead Space remake? We're talking about that one? Of course. Thank God.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your efforts.
Led to having all the upgrades from the start. Yep. That is something on the Steam version now where you play it and it's not that you have all the upgrades, it's that you get like all of the DLC right off the bat. Even if you never bought it back in the day. On the Steam version of Dead Space 2, you always start with all the DLC stuff available from the get-go. Which, I mean, when I've replayed Dead Space 2 over the years, I've just not touched it. But a lot of people might just be like, oh, this shit seems sweet. Grab it. Is there a mod to remove it? Probably. Someone's probably made a mod to remove it.
3 miles to touchdown.
But yeah, you can just entirely choose to, because it all, the way that the DLC works in Dead Space 2 in terms of like getting your gear from it,
1 mile to touchdown.
is that it's available in the shop, but it doesn't cost anything. So you could just not grab any of like the specialty or DLC items from the shop, which is what I've done over the years, but
Stand by and prepare for your next
you do
sortie.
open the shop and it's just like immediately during the first level of the game full of all this free equipment, like late game equipment and like special skins and all this that you could just pull out if you wanted to.
Mission accomplished.
And
President Darling was safely retrieved. The president is showing some
not
signs
great.
of fatigue, but in general his condition is good.
You can avoid it. It is just like, it would be nice if it wasn't there. Because it fills up the menu. Stutter came back for a second. It fills up the menu. Like when you first open it, you're like,
was
whoa.
smiling and chatting with Pops and Captain Anderson.
Avoidable but inconvenient is the way that I would put it.
Confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 ground zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between
Now
the
I'm
two
curious if
countries,
someone-
North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktavanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of
hold
Osean
on.
and Yuktavania, there can be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the two countries, hoping that the war would eventually
I found
exhaust
it.
them both. The
Someone
military
made a
officials on
patch
both
for
sides
Dead
were
Space
playing
2
right
Steam
into it.
Edition for speedrunning specifically. If you go to Dead Space 2's speedrun.com and you go to the patches section,
Army's communications.
someone did
One
make
message
a
began to force
DLC
traffic
removal
control
for Steam version
became
patch that you can
mysterious
download.
numbers.
I actually will probably use that from now on when I replay the game, just to remove all the clutter from the menu.
And one more set of numbers.
I'm glad
The
that someone said it and that I was
president
curious, because it didn't take long to find it.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh. This is from the first time I won, and here's the number from the election 2 years ago. This message
Menuing is
was
a
meant
bitch.
for
I'm
me.
assuming it's more because for speedruns, they don't allow you to
Coordinates
use them
marked
for
the
certain
location within
categories.
North Balkan territory. The date was tomorrow.
Because it literally is like, oh, I just started up the game. Let me grab this maxed out late game weapon for my speed run. It would obviously make things way faster if you were just yoinking out the DLC stuff.
This was their new emblem.
That dialogue delivery, sorry, I was distracted. But yeah, old AC voice acting is a little goofy. I mean, I mentioned it in my review of Zero. My favorite acting in the Ace Combat series, like ironically speaking, is the live action cutscenes in 0.
We're carrying out a reconnaissance
Because,
mission
oh my
in order
god,
to
those
obtain
actors are so
photographs of the
stiff
enemy
and awkward.
complex.
Jesus
After
Christ.
deciphering the code we received earlier,
Like, in a
we
funny
ordered
way.
a
It makes it
facility
really
in the
just
forest
like,
area
ugh.
northwest of Belka.
Like, you kind of just have to smile at it. It's like an
early
old
warning radar
Resident
network
Evil
has been
game.
spread across the entire
Right? Like when you're
forest.
playing like
To
Resident
reduce
Evil
the
2.
probability of enemy detection, this mission will be
And
carried out by a single
what's his name? Kendo is just like,
to approach the
oh,
target
sorry
under
about that,
complete
babe.
electronic
After he
silence,
almost shoots
evading
Claire with a
radar
shotgun.
and passive search techniques. Flying at low
It's just the sort of
altitude
thing that
is
you
an
have to
effective
smile
method of
at, like, you
delaying
can't
or
help
denying
yourself.
Enemy detection. You will receive instructions on your recon target from the Command Information Center upon arriving in the mission area. The CIC will monitor you from a support camera. Concentrate on slipping through the enemy radar net first.
I may be
Your
the
plane in
problem
this
there.
mission will be completely
The
stripped
actors,
of weapons.
the voice
Instead, it
acting
will
for
be
like
equipped with
Pixie
the
is
necessary
fine.
Visual reconnaissance equipment.
Pixie's voice actor
There is a
isn't
chance
bad.
you may encounter the enemy, but your recon
It's
mission
really hit or
always
miss with the
takes
old
top
games. I
priority.
feel like, you know, Pixie
Once you
isn't
take the
bad.
photos, egress from the target area and return through the enemy defenses as directed.
They also dubbed over the actors? Oh, did they? Wait, I didn't know that. Maybe, I bet now if I went and looked for it, I'd probably notice it. But yeah, the actors in those cutscenes are really awkward. Like, endearingly awkward, but awkward. Alright, Rosgree's Falcon time.
Rosgree's launch.
Pixie is overdubbed as well? I never noticed it. That's right! Pixie was Yuri Lowenthal. That's why he's good.
Blaze, how you
It's because it's Yuri Lowenthal. That's why. That explains everything.
That's what flying's all about, really.
He wasn't the name he is now at that point, but
His radar range is marked out by
dude's
both
talented.
circles.
Like nowadays, everyone knows Yuri Lowenthal.
Circles, and flight at
When AC0 was done, not so much.
the enemy radar's coverage area is smaller at low altitude. You wanna see
It's
for
super
yourself?
campy. It is very campy.
Keep your altitude low and
I might have just been so caught off guard by how awkward it was. That might be part of why it's awkward.
So unfortunately,
Is because it's dubbed over.
sorry. Maintain radio silence until you reach
It makes sense that it would be dubbed over.
and how to photograph it.
Because they would have made the Japanese version originally. And if you're shooting live action scenes, unless you just shoot them twice, like, yeah, you're gonna need to do that. You're gonna have to just choose what language you shoot the scene in, right? What game was it recently that I saw? I don't remember. Like, unless you have like a modern Capcom budget, you're not gonna redo like live action scenes, or in Capcom's case recently, like the lip syncing, the facial animation for your games in both languages. Because like I remember RE4 Remake, I saw the Japanese trailer before I saw the English trailer for the story, I think. And I was like, oh god, they lip synced the Japanese version all of a sudden. Like, that's a weird change, because the other remakes were all, and like, you know, Village and 7 were all lip synced to English. But then RE4 Remake comes around and I see like other trailers and stuff, and it's also lip synced in English. Turns out they just did both. They just have facial animations for both of them. Which is actually nuts that they did that. Because that's not exactly cheap, or even just like, that's time intensive, right? Outside of just expenses. When you're doing the lip syncing for the entire game twice, that takes a while.
The camera's triggered by the missile launch button. Press it to take a picture.
7-ish.
Photo received. I see some 8492nd Squadron members. Some planes with the Yuktobanian Air Force mark on them. The Belkans are sending aggressors posing as allies over to Yuktobania as well. Alright, let's get a shot of both countries' emblems next to each other for evidence.
Okay. Could you not do that?
Both of them in one shot, got it? Photo received. This is just the evidence we need. Nice work.
Why am I getting shot at?
They're coming up after you. Shake them off and return home.
Oh my God.
Come back through the return line, all right? The grab-out guys are taking off. The enemy will have time
Shit.
to attack. I'm near 4. Go up in 60 seconds.
What the hell was that?
By the way, Blaze, on the way back, you don't have to worry about the enemy radar network. You know that, right?
Oh, single letters. That's why the bot kicked in.
At any rate,
It's like, what does the bot want now?
takeoff complete. Engaging the enemy.
It's for our own good, chat.
Roger, grab 3. 60 seconds.
Sapinion. Next stream is AC Advance.
Did you see that?
Advance is gonna take like 2 hours, legitimately. It won't even be a full stream.
Needle and Thompson?
When I played it for the review, I almost got 100%. Like, I literally missed one plane unlock. I'm not even
The
joking.
enemy's withdrawing. Our mission is a success.
What was I about to say? What was I talking about a second ago? And it will be a glorious 2 hours. I mean, it will be even just like, I'm sure a lot of people have never just, you know, sat down and watched a live stream of Ace Combat Advance. Anyone here? Who here can say that they've genuinely watched a live stream of Ace Combat Advance before? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. RE4 dubbing? I must have been about to say something. Um,
3 miles to touchdown.
God, I don't remember what I was talking about.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down. 1 mile to touchdown.
I was about to say something. I could have sworn. Oh, the Tekken thing. I saw the Tekken thing where someone, hold on. When I was talking, I was still talking about dubbing.
Good, Blaze. Stand
You
by
were
and
right.
prepare for your next sortie.
Every game should just do the Tekken thing where everyone speaks their own native language. Honestly, it would be great. I find the Tekken thing hilarious, but also like it kind of just is nice that regardless of region, like everyone's getting the same voice actors and stuff, same dialogue.
The recon mission in the mining facility was a success. The images taken clearly show aircraft from the Yuktobanian aggressor squadron parked next to planes from the mysterious 84
S ranks on every mission. On
We will
Advance,
continue to analyze the photographs you took.
I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's necessary. Do we really need to S rank Ace Combat Advance? I don't know about that one.
Analysis of the surveillance photos taken on the previous mission revealed tactical nuclear weapons of the same type used by Belka in the war 15 years ago. These weapons, hidden in the mine, are about to be retrieved and deployed to the 2 aggressor squadrons in Ossia and Yuktobania. The President has made his decision. Destroy the entrance to the mine before the next nuclear weapon is removed from the shaft, and bury those weapons of evil inside for good. This mission will be carried out with the usual 4-ship formation. You'll need powerful and numerous weapons on target to destroy the rock face above the entrance.
I could do that. Falcon shreds the rock bed in like a second. Is it because of the laser?
Captain, please choose my plane.
You get one of these,
Captain,
and
choose a plane
you
for me to pilot.
get one of these,
Captain, which plane should I use?
and you get one of
This
these.
formation is not really suited for air-to-ground operations.
I think this is the perfect formation. Could you imagine this bitch just being like, I don't know if this is the right formation. I don't know if this is gonna work. This might not work. Look at this. He doesn't think it's gonna work.
Rosgrees, launch.
He's crazy. He's out of his mind. The TLS destroys it in like a second. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about the rock bed not taking me a fucking year, certainly. Wait until you have 4 Falcons. I'll never know what it's like to have 4, because I am not grinding out all those credits. Absolutely not. The Wyverns are shockingly cheap. So having 3 of those, literally 4 Wyverns is still not even half of the cost of 1 Falcon in this game. Which is crazy.
Blaze, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
When they complain about having a bad formation, because I never found the AI useful even in good planes. The AI, it's really up and down. Sometimes it works, and when it works, it's kind of a beautiful thing. Hold on, I want to see this formation.
Radar, right, Captain?
Look at that. Wyvern. Wyvern.
Blaze,
Wyvern.
don't get too cocky.
Falcon. How much is a Falcon? I think it's like 280 or something. How much is it, chat?
I can't believe the captain flew around this place all
Someone
by
will know.
himself.
It was really fucking expensive.
Gives me the goosebumps.
Those nukes are exactly why the Balkans have lowered themselves to sneaking around, pitting 2 countries against each other. You give a man enough weapons, he'll start to think he's more powerful.
Masochistic enough to grind to buy 4 Falcons. Nope. See, like if I was doing it over, you know, like weeks where I just kind of, you know, I boot up AC5 like once a day, play through the ship mission, and then like, you know, that's it. That's my one bit of grind for the day. And then over like a few weeks I did it. That would be great. Doing like multiple hour sit downs to grind out the credits, absolutely not. Never. Oh my god.
Don't you think so? Yep, it's a great feeling.
I considered saying no. Bitch. I don't need missiles anyway. Where we're going, I don't need them. Mission's dialogue and music is ingrained in my head. I mean, it's just the best way to get credits. Like, if you're grinding the other missions, you're just doing it wrong. As unfortunate as it is for anyone who's trying to actually get everything, right? That you do just kind of like, if you want to do it in a reasonable amount of time, that's how you do it.
Do you think they've already carried out nuclear weapons?
To not respond at all? There's no, like, fun haha to not responding. It's nowhere near as fun as the full no playthrough. So at this point, I'm kind of just like, if I ever want to respond, I'll do it. Also, remember to like the stream. I should say it while I'm actually mid-stream more often. I need to redevelop the habit to just be like, hey, why have you not liked the stream, huh? You know what we do to people who don't like the stream around these parts? Takes like 2 minutes with the Falcon. Laser, I'm assuming, once again.
Blaze flew through here all alone. Now I'm thinking too much. I gotta get a grip on myself.
Yep. Pull it together.
Send out a warning to vessels docked at the port. Drop the moorings or they'll all be sunk together.
Oh, I thought that was coming for me.
We'll stop them here. The enemy's mirroring our movements.
Why? I have a bit of a bloodthirst issue in games. If there is a target, if there is an enemy, it dies.
Don't take your eyes off the target. Watch after your allies, too.
Unless there's a specific reason not to. I'll think about it. Like stream or no Tekken stream tomorrow. You don't get to see my Kazuya. You don't get to. And I'm all warmed up on Kazuya. I've like only been playing Kazuya recently. You don't get to see it. How about that? Destroying the base he needs to protect an armored core. Hey, there was a reason for that, okay? It had to happen. It had to, I was a spy. Wait for it.
The enemy's right in front of us. We're almost there.
Almost. There's more in the river. Oh no, it's across the river actually.
We're over the target area.
The Grabach are already gone.
They must have already taken away some of the nukes.
Maybe we were too late. Let's destroy the mine entrance anyway. You see that rock bed above the entrance? Shoot at that.
I probably won't be able to bring it down in one shot.
Ace Core 6.
Attacking until it crumbles.
What's it? What's the word I'm looking for? The similarities between the Ace Combat 6 and the Armored Core 6 names are so weird. Like, it almost feels intentional. I mean, it can't be. Because, you know, like, Fires of Rubicon. It's not just like a random name that they picked out. It's like, you know, it's core to the plot. Literally, that's what the game is about. So it's not like they did it to be cheeky. It's just, it's wild. Parallels. Yeah, parallels is a good word. AC6 Fires of Something, published by Bandai Namco. It is so weird. It's really odd. Especially because it's Namco.
If we destroy this mine, we'll keep them from smuggling out any more nukes.
Box 2!
Of the drink? Wait. The what drink? What drink are we talking about?
Don't get hit by our own AA guns. Climb and gain altitude.
Oh, only a hit? Are you shitting me?
Enemy plane on Meteor 5's tail. Cover him.
Missile evaded!
That mountain looks a lot more ominous than in the photograph. I can't get shot down here.
Me with the Horitos? Is that? That can't be what you mean.
Skewered by that missile.
Me and the bottle of Horitos? Is that what we're talking about? Oh my god.
Box 2!
For anyone who doesn't know, me and the bottle of Horitos on an Armored Core 6 stream. I had a bottle, but it's a Mexican soda if you don't know what it is. I bought it at the market, right? It's delicious. It's the nectar. Wow. Nectar of the gods. It's delicious. Oh, there's a soda called Rubicon. Oh no. And this particular bottle that I had on stream was so tightly, like I couldn't get it open. at all. Took me multiple minutes to get this thing open. And
Mission accomplished.
as I was trying to do it, I twisted it so hard and I was gripping it so hard that when there was zero give on the bottle, I actually ripped some of the skin off of my thumb when my fingers did slip on it. Because I was twisting so hard. You know how the plastic bottle caps have that, what's it? Like that sort of ribbing? I guess would be the word? I don't know. You know how it's not flat? Like it's got that sort of, like it's got the little lines on it so that you can actually like get a grip on it and your hand doesn't just slide around.
This time it specifies
I just hit one of those, hit multiple of those, I guess.
Well, this is just a hunch
with a lot of force.
But I bet that's where the nuclear
The ridges, yeah, ridges. That's what I'm trying to say.
Another set of numbers. This time it's a radio frequency.
Yeah, the ridges that are there to help you grip it.
Your next mission
just tore the skin right off my thumb. And it was midstream too. And it was I was playing ranked PvP on Armored Core 6. And it was while I was getting into a match. So I'm just like, oh shit, I just tore the skin off my thumb. And I just immediately have to like go to play my ranked match.
Set your radio channel to the directed frequency and begin gathering information. You may be engaged by local Yuktobanian forces, and depending on the contents of the transmission, you may also find yourself engaged.
Is it Wyvern time? This would be a good mission for it.
You are permitted to
I was about to fly a Wyvern, but then I was told that the laser destroyed the rock bed. But yeah, I do want to fly some Wyvern. I'm gonna have to buy a fourth one, but that's fine. We've got the money for it. Oh my god, I was way off on the price. This thing costs 826,000 credits. I said like 280. I was way off. This is 826k for a Falcon. I will not have enough to buy a second one by the end of this. Like, I won't even be able to get a second one. Genuinely. It's so expensive.
Captain. Captain, we're launching with this formation.
My favorite super plane so far? Probably still the Wyvern. I really like the laser on the Falcon. The laser is fun. But the Wyvern just looks so cool. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's got the folding wings. Look at that. Oh. This thing's cooler. I'm sorry.
A great number of students and intellectuals are staging a resistance against the military government of Yuktobania. You can call me Alyosha. That's not my real name, of course. I'm so glad you actually came. It's just like he said.
He?
We have no time. Let me explain the situation.
Oh, no.
A physics graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently dismantling the nuclear bomb.
I'll humor everything aside from mid-mission briefings. Nope. This is the third run on stream, fourth playthrough in general. I'm good. I know what I'm doing here.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us.
Are the Wyvern from 7? I don't know. Actually.
It looks like each of us will need to proceed on our own discretion here.
Maybe the Strike Wyvern, now that you say it. That's not what I was going for.
Dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb.
Holtic is on sale right now. I have not bought it yet. What's the sale for? Oh wait, yours is gonna be in euros. Never mind. I can look in a second. It's not like I just paid my taxes or anything, and probably shouldn't be buying anything.
Are you managing to keep the enemy outside at bay?
Yeah.
That's great. We better do our best too.
Someone who knows us? Could it be?
If all they have are helicopters, then we can take them on.
Europe moment. I did not. Okay. That gives me a second. Let's log balls back in real quick. This is very important. We play boomer shooters here. $8? I guess it's 10 at full price. You know what? I'll take it. Is Wrath on sale? Since they have them bundled. Oh, Wrath is also on sale. Oh. Oh, I don't have... Oh, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna spend so much on boomer shooters. Didn't Graven just recently come out? It did. January 23rd. A lot of people say that this is a bit of a sloppy mess, but I'm still curious because indie boom shoot. I have to know myself. Oh, it's an FPS sale? Oh, dude, I should limit myself. They'll go back on sale at some point, right? But that, like, both of those bundles, like all 4 of the games in their total, I don't have them. So at first I was like, oh, it's got a bundle with Wrath. I haven't picked that up yet either. I'll buy that. And then I saw the one with Graven and Forgive Me Father, which now I have to buy Forgive Me Father. Speaking of, because the Humble bundle that I just got for like Ultra Kill and Turbo Overkill and stuff also came with Forgive Me Father 2, which is currently in early access. It's not done, but it means that now I have to play the first one as well, of course. What's my favorite Flying Fortress? Oh, probably the one from 6. I don't remember the names very well with the Flying Fortresses. The huge one from 6 that had like the runway for the planes and shit. That was awesome.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us.
I wanted to say the Arsenal Bird, but it's not the Arsenal. The Arsenal Bird was gonna win because of Daredevil. I had to hold myself back on that one. I almost said Arsenal Bird. But then I realized that it's probably just because the mission is great and it's not really because the Flying Fortress is that cool.
This is a pretty tiny bomb. Maybe it's a tactical nuke. Hard to believe something like this could wipe out an entire city.
The Arsenal Bird is pretty pretty straightforward, pretty simple among the Flying Fortresses. It's a very clear, like, oh yeah, we remade the Arc Bird, right?
There's no response.
Like, it really, it's the Arc Bird 2.
Someone who knows us? Could it be?
Now I'm like, shit, I need them all. Borderlands 1 is very worth playing too, by the way. Would recommend. I love all the Borderlands games. Maybe someday, if people ever get sick of the boomer shooter stuff on the channel. But we only just recently started doing it, and people seem down with it. Ultra Kill has been the like most watched streams on the channel anytime recently. So far, I think people like the boomer shooter stuff. Maybe. And you know, I can play boomer shooters for hours on end. Easy. I have no issue.
HQ to Special Forces. Report your status. This is Special Forces. There's no one here. Speech black. Give me night scope.
I love the world and the dialogue. I do like Borderlands 1 a lot. The only reason it's not my favorite is the build diversity isn't very strong in Borderlands 1 compared to later games. Like, among general RPGs, the build diversity and variety is pretty good. But, like, compared to Borderlands 2 and on, nowhere even close. Because, like, Borderlands 2, they just went absolutely batshit with, like, build variety.
They raid this room. It's all over for us.
Did I just go in a circle? I did. Please. He turned. Pre-sequel. I read PS as PlayStation, so I was very confused for a second. Only finished pre-sequel though. Pre-sequel gets a lot of shit for being a game that's really fun. Like, a lot of people shit on pre-sequel in the Borderlands community, but like, that game is just fun. The rest feel too weak? Bro, what? Did we play the same game?
I'm cutting the wires to the spark plugs. Stand back. There's 32 wires. This'll take a while.
How dare you have fun? It is one of those games where, like, yeah, if you're comparing it to Borderlands 2, it's not, like, as well made as Borderlands 2. But it's also just, like, we took the core gameplay of Borderlands 2.
Okay. We caught it just in time.
And we put it on the moon.
Stop scaring us like that, okay?
And yeah, it's fun. Go figure.
This is Armir 2. You sure it's them? This is Armir 1.
Oh, Glepnir is good, actually.
The ghosts of the demons of Rosgreaves.
It's not as good as the AC6 one.
Didn't the guys from Brabant tell you that? We'll
But
find out if they're ghosts or
it's good.
not when we take them on in combat.
Ignore my name. I'll do that. I'll ignore it. Oh.
Enemy aircraft. The guys from the surveillance photo.
Be careful. Remember what Pop said. These guys are Belkin aces.
Near fighters. So they're the Yukon Crushers?
They better be pretty good. Please. For a second, those weren't looking. Oh, there are the missiles. Shit. Those weren't looking too bad for a bit there. I'll take one. It's good enough. It's a start. Oh, that one hit. Okay.
I'm going after the enemy lead plane.
Ah, shit.
This isn't like those guys. What's keeping them? So there really is someone out there that can give Armir a hard time, huh?
I don't think hitting them with XLAA is gonna happen. It was worth a shot.
They aren't Ocean military planes. The emblem's different. Whoever they are.
He's flying too fast. But that was such a nice straight line.
You're the demons of Rosgreaves.
Fuck off! What was that?
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god. Fly lower? Was I too high? Was I actually? I thought that was a, Wait, hold on. Was that a radar one? I was just flying with the other guys thinking it would be fine, but that might have been a radar one. Hold on, I'm watching it back. I had thought it was one of the... Yeah, it was radar. It was radar. You're right.
Tell because I'm intercepting enemy alert signals as well.
Yeah.
Can you hear this?
Who are you?
I thought it was,
Identify yourself.
what's it?
A great number
Qualms. I thought one of them shot Qualms and it like flipped a 180.
Government of Yuktobania. You can call me Alyosha. That's not my real name, of course.
I like the Wyvern
I'm
a
so
lot.
glad you actually came. It's just like he said.
It does look cooler.
We have no time.
I'll probably fly the Falcon more, because it's more just straight up bullshit overpowered. But
Six graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently
the Wyvern
dismantling
looks
the
really
nuclear
cool.
bomb
I
so
like
it
it.
can never be detonated again. We
On
need
hard, we're on
heroes
ace.
to stop the Yuktobanian forces from entering
So
the
any
building
missile is a
until it
one-shot,
finishes the task.
which is awesome.
This is gonna be a real test of our
Most of the
flying.
time it's not that bad though. AC5 isn't super difficult.
It feels like the clip is closing in on us.
Thankfully, because 100%ing this shit is a grind.
And on top of that, the airspace above us is under their control.
Let's start with that cave.
Like the missiles at least are almost always easy to avoid until I don't realize that I'm flying too high and trigger the
We're now
radar.
dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb.
Don't use special weapons in any difficulty before 0. They use them in, what's it? The 8492 mission.
I just heard another jet engine. Are you managing to keep
They use qualms in the 80. I was like, I just face tanked a missile. The superplane armor sometimes can do it. And then I got shot immediately after. Now I feel stupid.
It's true, they've come. Fighter jets.
Now I feel
can
stupid.
tell because I'm intercepting enemy alert signals as well. Can you hear this?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
A great number of
Yeah,
students
8492 they do
and
use them.
resistance against the
For sure.
military government of
Like
Yuktobania.
100%.
You can call me
Source for
Alyosha.
qualms. I've been
That's
shot
not
down
my
by
real name,
them
of course.
on stream.
I'm so glad you actually came.
Those missiles
It's just like
track
you said.
like all over the place. It's the tracking.
Let me explain the situation.
It could be a normal missile. If the normal missiles on that mission specifically are made to like track you 180 degrees and shit. Like weave around with you. That's fine. We don't hit the water. Don't worry about it. That was intentional. Video evidence. Your Honor, check the VOD.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible. Don't you think so?
Pretty sure it's Sam's though.
And on top of that, the
I think the
airspace
normal
above us is
enemy
under
shots do
control.
it too, but not all of them.
Helicopters approach the canyon.
This is Variag 4. We've sanitized the drop point.
I mean, you have it. Yeah.
We're now dismantling the nuclear
Oh,
bomb.
that missile, please. Okay.
Maybe it's a tactical nuke. Hard to believe something like this could wipe out an entire
This
city.
time. Hit it. You son of a
Turned on
bitch.
our jet engine. Are you managing to keep the enemy outside at bay?
Yes. Definitely.
It's no good. There's no response. There's nothing we can do but trust them.
He? Someone who knows us?
This guy right above me. God damn it. It's flying so slowly.
If all they have are helicopters,
I was waiting for him to go past me so that I could shoot him.
I don't see anyone here. Have they already escaped?
I'll just have to do it with him there. Doesn't matter. We get her done.
It's powering up the trigger circuit.
What? You mean it's gone?
Oh, no.
Like the
never mind.
XFA-27. That's the AC-2 one, right?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I do want to go this way.
HQ to Special Forces.
Shit, there you go. I was like, where's my target?
This is Special Forces. There's no one here. Let's start with that cave.
It'd be nice if I could shoot that Typhoon down. He's very annoying,
I feel like we're being lured into a trap.
but it's just such a pain to do it without triggering the SAMs.
Black, give me night scope.
Might just not be worth it. If I just fly fast, I can avoid him.
I'm just praying they don't blow up that thing by accident.
We want to go this way now. Come on. Whoa.
This thing won't be set off by an enemy attack, will it?
That was a little close to the water.
It's all over.
Closer than I would have liked. But it looked really cool.
We have a terrain advantage. Don't rush. This is Variag 2. Our squads are being cut off from each other.
As long as it looks cool, it's fine. Can I? Thank you. It's like, can I target the other one? Fuck's sake. That's why Assault Horizon is the best game in the series, right, chat? Looks cool. Therefore, it's the best. And everyone agrees, obviously.
Watch out! My hand's slipping! It's gonna drop!
Hey, what's going on? Answer me.
It does look
We're
cool.
okay. We caught it just in time.
It doesn't look cool. It so looks cool. That's copium. It looks so cool. Have you seen when you're, doing the, what's it called? DFM? And you use the machine guns and it's like shredding off metal and like oil is flying out? It looks cool, okay? Looks cool.
Enemy aircraft. The guys from the surveillance photo.
Blowing shit up from a helicopter turret? Why? You don't like the chopper gunner? What? Come on. Chopper gunner's the best part. You know why? Because it's cool. Because when you shoot like those wooden crates on the ship one, they like shred open and they start to like splinter everywhere and it looks cool. That's why everyone loves the chopper gunner mission. Come on now. Looks cool. Assault Horizon's not that bad. Like it's got its stuff, right? It's got like that whole some targets in the missions literally can only be killed if you're using DFM. That's not great. DFM is kind of just overpowered. Like it's just a way easier game if you spam it than if you don't use it. That's not great. But like it's some good stupid fun. Lower. So far so good. I haven't gone too high yet. I may be pushing it though, to be honest. I was probably pushing it.
These guys are just plain crazy. The terrain doesn't matter to those guys.
Where's that big open section? I could just turn around here. Yep. That's why I've already taken out 2 of yous.
This place into a demon's graveyard. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Keep an eye on
Just really good.
not just the enemy planes.
We're this close to crashing into the valley.
Hello, friends. Oh shit, really?
I've never seen air combat maneuvers like these before.
Okay. Now we're good. Got whipped around. Oh, you know what else is really cool in Assault Horizon? When you're doing the Apache missions and you can do a fucking barrel roll in a helicopter, that shit is amazing. That shit is so funny. When I first did it, I audibly laughed. When I hit the evade button during one of the Apache missions and got a fucking barrel roll, that was awesome. That was so funny. Rule of cool. The barrel roll in the helicopter was like peak what the fuck just happened moment in gaming.
They're coming head on, right for us.
If I just keep spamming a missile out, eventually, there it is, right as I'm saying it. You see they're adding guns to Vampire Survivors? I did not. When's the next DLC? Is that where this is coming from? I have more achievements to get. When is the next DLC coming out? May 9th? Oh, that's not that far. Me and the Vampire Survivors addiction continues.
To discard the bomb piece by piece. Nobody will ever be able to use it as a weapon again. If you can, please protect us until we make it into the ocean.
We will. But what about...
Vampire Survivor plat video is gonna be crazy. Bro, I don't know if it's worth the time, Tom. Because, like, I love Vampire Survivors. I love it a lot. But before the DLCs came out, it took me like 60 hours to get the achievements.
But he left a message for your captain. I'll read it.
If you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy. I knew what I was doing.
Hey, kid. I hear you're a hell of a squad captain now. Do you get it?
Finally, you're not using an A10 for the Arcbird?
Yes, perfectly.
Oh. You're tempting me. I'm not gonna lie. You've put the idea in my head now.
Mission accomplished.
Maybe.
I
might have to. Please don't be tempted. We've done it before. That's why he said again. Or sorry, finally you're not. He didn't say again. That's why I said finally you're not. We've done it. What was it? I did it in the F4 on on hard mode. And when we did expert, I did the A10. I could use a super plane, but like... We could do one of those again. Arcbird versus one Bert. Yep. Oh, I'm so tempted. But I'm also curious if the Or not
intelligence
if,
vessel
how
Andromeda
broken
has
the
picked up
Falcon
another
laser is for
encrypted
this.
transmission in Belgium.
Because I know it's
They've
going to be
changed the
absolutely
code, so it took a
busted.
little longer to
And I
decipher
kind of
the
just want to
message.
see it.
The content is as follows.
A10
Attack
gun
by
only?
ASAP
No,
on
that's too
Octoburst
much.
to commence at 1400 hours.
Look, even for my
Apparently,
stupid
efforts
ass,
to
that's
secretly
too much.
repair The sabotaged Arkbird are now complete. We confirmed this by observing its orbit from the ground. We believe that a Belkin nuke has already been loaded onto the Arkbird. In order for the Arkbird to attack the
I don't think there's ever been a game you've played that I'm just so out of the loop. A10 is a big, mostly air-to-ground plane. Slow, doesn't even have afterburners.
We have already calculated the time and location.
What if
in
we
which
use
this
the
maneuver
Queeble
will occur.
Quab
Your mission
to beat
is
the
to destroy
Stoopty
the
Whoop?
Arkbird. You will only have one chance to stop it.
Big
Destroy
air-to-ground
it before it
plane
withdraws
versus
from the battle
giant super weapon. But no, I think I have to try the super plane for it. I have to. We'll be eaten by the laser. Yeah, I want to see it. Because I know it's going to just melt through it.
Captain.
Captain, we're launching with this formation then?
Yep.
Rosgrees,
What if you used the Hawk? Don't put the idea in my head. You can't do that. Let's do it in cockpit mode.
I feel like the Belkins are always one step ahead. Don't you, Captain?
Still, Blaze, we can't give up now. We haven't run out of luck just yet. Let's go.
Caps? How many? The bot.
I can see it now, Nagase.
I need to adjust it again. God damn
It'll be
it.
tough reaching that altitude.
This bot is a pain in my ass.
What do you mean? Wait, the Arkbird. It just jettisoned something.
It's an escape capsule. Adler to Shanseng. You got away.
Do you see an astronaut?
Yeah, it's alright. We don't need him anymore. Oh, damn it.
I accepted the message and got them timed out. I saw the filter, like the YouTube filter caught it. Tom put it through and then the bot timed them out. Incredible. There, I adjusted it a little bit.
Archer. Doesn't the Arkbird's approach path seem too deep? Its altitude is too low for an orbit change.
Who's ready for the laser?
That white bird was a symbol of hope for Captain Nagase.
And now, she must try to shoot it down.
I'm in attack position, awaiting orders.
I might want to... no, I probably have enough laser for the whole fight, to be honest. With 14. But there's no health at the beginning. Yeah.
Adler to Shanseng, we're under attack.
The consequences of free speech.
Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger.
Yeah, the bot every once in a while just swoops in and is like, nope. You can't say that. I loosened it a little bit just now.
Launch the Bogles. Get rid of them.
Okay, I got it.
Multiple unmanned fighters! They're coming this way!
Oh my god, I just clipped 2 drones in the process too. Are you shitting me? That's all it takes. Oh, you have a laser? Oh. No, you don't have a laser. Stop. Oh my god. Are you shitting me?
I used to stare at the distance all the time.
I got shot in the ass.
That big engine in the middle is a booster designed to give it enough speed to escape the
Yeah, so the one drone that escaped
We were so close. I feel like the Belkins
just
are always one
pulled
step
up and
ahead.
shot me right in the ass. Maybe I should just leave them on cover. If I'm gonna end up clipping the drones like that, that might just be easier. If there's only like one drone flying around, they'll shoot it. That's all it takes.
Hey, is everything okay?
What do you mean?
Hey, if anything, it's an achievement to die on this mission using the Falcon, I think. Right? Like, it takes skill to get killed using the Falcon during this mission.
Captain, this is Archer. Doesn't the Arkbird's approach path seem too deep?
A very specific
Altitude is
skill,
too low for an orbit
but
change.
skill, nonetheless.
for Captain Nagase.
And now she must try to shoot it.
Is a collab with Konami's Contra team?
Awaiting orders.
Wait, that's actually sick. What? It's Vampire Survivors X Contra for the new DLC? Are you shitting me?
What? The Ocean Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger. Who the hell?
That's badass.
Black bodies, that emblem. It's them. The ghosts of Rosgreaves. The survivors from the Omnier Squadron told me about them.
Launch the Vogels. Get rid of them.
Don't do that. No drones.
Multiple unmanned fighters.
No drones.
Coming this way.
That launch port wasn't in the original
I meant it. No drones. Well, there's that.
I'm engaging the smaller aircraft deployed from the Artbird. Blaze, permission to separate? This is Edge. Roger. Let's maintain formation.
Shantae to Adler. Do whatever it
So
takes
far,
to
so
gain
good.
altitude.
Yeah, the Falcon might be a little OP for this.
I know all about the Artbird.
22 weapons? Oh, we are eating so good.
All the time.
Oh, that's at least like 40 achievements in this DLC, from what you just told me. It's gotta be.
Destroy that. It'll never make it into space again.
This is very overpowered. This is just disgusting.
Are you sure about this?
I have downtime during the Arcbird fight on Ace difficulty. Like, huh?
5, 4,
This shouldn't be allowed.
2, 1. Ignition.
Check this out. Engines, no more.
The Artbird's ascending again.
That's mostly why I got nerfed in 7.
I heard all
This is ridiculous.
by those guys.
Don't worry. The Artbird is invincible.
Clearly.
The Rosgreaves managed to shoot us down.
It's not going to happen, so there's no need to think about it.
I haven't actually used any of the DLC stuff. Oh, dude, some of the DLC weapons are like my favorites. Aside from the, is it Queen Sigma?
You are aware of the backup
Her
plan,
weapon
right?
is insane.
We'll head for nearby Ocean territory.
But a couple of the weapons from the first DLC specifically are like still some of my favorites in the game.
It's heading south now.
What are they thinking?
Where are they? Are they heading for Ocean territory?
If it penetrates Ocean airspace and self-destructs,
There we go. That one got a little scary.
Rear engine. Destroy the engine.
Arcbird is invincible, clearly. Can't you see? What?
Combined cycle engine destroyed.
Wait. Does destroying the laser instantly destroy the engines there? What just happened?
Their deep-rooted hatred, I suppose. But it's still hard to swallow.
it's still flying. Are we going to make it in time? Roger.
Definitely.
It should be hurting pretty badly at this point. Our cause will live on, to be taken up by others that follow. Ready all cannons. We're going out in a blaze of glory.
Looking rather invincible. Normally it's not like this. I normally don't have my insta-kill laser beam for this.
It was distorted by human treachery. Your days in the air.
I like the little thing on the display, the missile and laser. It shows the arrow on it. I like that. I only just noticed that for the first time.
Carrying out the backup plan may be impossible under these conditions. Altitude dropping. Controls malfunctioning.
Artbird still descending.
There is a crazy amount of downtime on this Arcbird fight all of a sudden.
What a pitiful sight.
Yes, and humans are responsible for it.
Look at that smoke. It's in
Since
its
I'm here, I'll
center.
do the meme. Did you hear about Project Wingman yet? No, actually. What is Project Wingman? Never heard of it.
We're seeing this through to the end. Switch to auxiliary engines.
But hello, Nima. Appreciate it.
The Artbird's fired up the last engine.
Bro, you could at least put in some effort. Come on. The laser can't do this to you. You can't let it. You can't let it. Oh. Never heard of it? No, it's a meme from me doing the series where I reviewed each game, like each Ace Combat game as I played them. it became a meme because of how often I got asked about Project Wingman, like in the comments, where people in chat now, even if I'm not streaming Ace Combat, people just come in and are like, hey, have you heard of Project Wingman? You ever gonna play Project Wingman? Was this supposed to be a boss? Yes, and it's normally a fairly difficult one too.
Nuclear attack on the city of Oktyabrsk in Yuktobania.
The laser is just a little ridiculous.
After attempting to detonate the nuke above Ossia, miraculously, there were no ships near the area of the crash site.
That's nice.
According to our investigation team,
I can't believe how fast that went.
Fallout in the area.
Forget about Wingman, poke him about Zone of Enders 2. Bitches. Way too surprised with the laser. Yeah, I didn't use it. Well, I haven't used it in any of the games, actually. This is just my first time using it in general.
The president
today. Today is not literally that mission, but today.
The truth to his citizens and soldiers.
Normally the hardest boss in the game.
The central government, now run by the vice president,
especially when you use like really bad planes like I have on stream recently.
Propaganda. And Yuktobania, their enemy, wasn't about to stop fighting either.
But hey, you know, this thing, you have to do at least 2 playthroughs to even get the privilege to buy this plane.
With his Marine force.
And then you have to spend nearly 1 million credits on it. So maybe it gets to be overpowered, right? But that's insane amounts of overpowered.
Here goes.
Skycrawlers mentioned. That's another one. Skycrawlers has come up a lot recently. More and Hawks. Those are like the 3. That's like the trinity of games the Ace Combat fandom has asked me about. Project Wingman, Skycrawlers, Innocent Aces, and Tom Clancy's Hawks. That's the real holy trinity right there. Those 3. Just the amount of times I've been asked about them. Air Force Delta? I've only been asked about Air Force Delta a couple times. Like, it's come up, but nowhere near as much as the rest.
Has rescued Prime Minister Nicanor of Yuktobania. He plans to attack an airfield in northeast Yuktobania, steal an airplane, and then escape with the Prime Minister.
Star Fox Assault? I don't think I've been asked about that once, actually.
Contact from Captain Bartlett. He'll likely have you support him as he forces his way into the airfield.
Do I definitely don't have Star Fox on my list for a review series, and I absolutely should, because Star Fox absolutely went off the rails. What happened to Star Fox? That's actually, like, that's the one flight game. I played a little bit of Star Fox when I was a kid. Star Fox, what was it, 64. Right? There was a Star Fox 64, right? I think it was on my N64. Yeah, Star Fox 64. For a second, I was like, is that right? Or was it like a Wii game? I was like, I might be misremembering, but no, definitely 64, yeah. Yeah, that's the one with the weird-ass frog in the menu. Loved that guy. I mean, not just in the menu, but like, you know. Star Fox Assault was made by Bamco. Hold on, I actually haven't heard of Star Fox Assault. Let's see. Developers, it just says Namco. It doesn't, and Wikipedia does know who Project Aces is. So I don't think it's Project Aces, but it looks like it was Namco. Some team at Namco. What system was this for? This was GameCube. Hold on. Yeah, whatever. Hold on. Star Fox series. There's not that many Star Fox games either. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a remake. 6, 7. There's 9. One of them's a spin-off, but like there's 8 Star Fox games really, and a spin-off. Oh, sorry, there's seven games, 7 mainline games, then there's a remake, then there's a spin-off. It's not that many. But like post 2006, they haven't made many Star Fox games. It was Starlink? What? What was Starlink? I stand with the Metroid fans. Man, Metroid, at some point, I'm gonna dig deep into Metroid. And I'm probably, I mean, going off of how much I loved playing the Metroid Prime remaster, I'm probably gonna really dig it. Because right now, I've played the original NES game to completion, and I liked it, but like, man, there was some bullshit in that game. And then I played Metroid Prime, the remaster for the Switch last year, and that was awesome. That game was just a banger. Just absolute banger. Really, really good. It is about that time though. And not only am I hungry and want dinner and have video stuff to work on, but I also gotta piss. So, we'll keep it brief. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. Tomorrow, we're playing Tekken 8. For anyone, I don't have it scheduled publicly right now. Tomorrow is Tekken. Be there or be square. Everyone knows that Tekken Day is the best stream day of the week every week. It's just a fact. Everyone knows it. What was the one? Oh, yeah. We're also, you know, in general, we're doing like Armored Core. We're doing this. We're doing Metal Gear stuff. We're playing a lot of games right now. Feel free to come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. Helps out a lot with algorithm stuff, blah, 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 blah. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description, things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever it is. Those are all down there. If you haven't seen all of the Ace Combat reviews, maybe you missed like a weird one like Advance. I did do a full in-depth review of the Game Boy game. I have the full playlist pinned at the top of chat. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of us back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.